Psst, psst, psst. Hey, good morning. Waffles is sick. Jolene woke up with the worst headache, even though they were hydrated and got good sleep. Good morning. I'm so sorry that y'all are feeling rough. Y'all are waking up a little rough today. Oh my God, Mark has actually found the cure for all sickness. Mark is now actually... You know what, Mark? I always knew you had it in you. Good morning, Scoudle. Good morning, Potato Queen. Hi, Shorky. Hi, guys. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Waffles. Hello, Salem. You could say she's down with the sickness. Your girl is down with the sickness, unfortunately. Dude, I gotta travel this weekend, and then I'm just crossing my fingers that I don't also become down with the sickness. Guys, I was up till 2 or 3 a.m. last night. You know, so that was fun. JT, enjoy your lurk. Hi, Laura. Good morning, Hells. Hi, Mr. Maps. Good morning. I think I turned on captions, so I think we're all set for the morning. Good morning, Rav. Hello. Hi, beautiful peeps. Good morning. She's back on that schedule. Me? I am doing well, actually. For like going to bed at 2 a.m. or 3, like I'm still up now. Also, I sewed yesterday. Do you see? Hi, Platinum Square. Good morning. Good time zones. Wait. It's not gonna. Okay. Listen. It's not gonna look like anything yet. Okay. Please understand that part. This is the very beginnings. Okay, you have in fact turned on captions. Thank you. Now this is 2 pieces. So it's the 2 sides. So there's like lining out of bed sheets. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure which side I want to be the front, and then I'm thinking I might have to stick some interfacing, like a really thin interfacing. I just Googled what interfacing was yesterday and learned all about it. And it's like this stuff that you put between the 2 to kind of add more structure. Okay, but this is the bodice piece. So it's gonna go, it's gonna go like this around. But I think I need to trim it shorter so that it stays to the waist, And then I have to obviously flip it inside out and sew it. But I just wanted to see the 2 together. So I sewed all this yesterday, and I just want to tell you that, like, my seams are good, okay? My seams are good. These are good seams. I pressed them because you're supposed to press your seams and make sure that they're nice, and you're supposed to press between, like, every stage, really. So my seams are pressed and looking really good, and I'm mostly impressed with the fact that I sewed the bust line so perfectly. Also, I modified the sewing pattern a bit, and I'm gonna continue to modify it a bit, so hopefully it comes out just fine. But the bust, this like front piece panel was originally 2 pieces because it's a split die. Oh my God, Jolty, like I'm so proud of myself. Hold on, here's the bust curve. Can you see how oh, you can't, it's white, you can't see. Anyways, it's perfect. It's literally perfect. I sewed the bust curve so well. I do need to cut in some slits throughout the curve, just kind of make it curve better once it's on. But for the most part, that piece is done. And now I need to decide about interfacing, and then I need to sew the skirt today. So, or the skirt of the dress, whatever. I need to sew that today. And I modified that too. So instead of having it be a split, because it's supposed to be, this is a split dress pattern, which is, I really like it and I really want to make a split dress. I'm just not ready to make a split dress yet. So I'm just modifying it for the bed sheets so that it still comes out nice. But I modified the dress panel too so that the front panel is not split either. So, and then I had to learn how to gather. Don't know how to do that. Scared of that, but I did make a bodice. I'm excited to see what it'll all look like once I sew it all together, but I did a really good job with my seams. Thanks for coming to my show. I'm gonna go put it back though, that way it doesn't get wrinkly. Guys, if you want to make shit. You can make it out of $2 bed sheet set from Goodwill, okay? Hell yeah, very impressive. Thank you, Lavajack. Hello, good morning. All right, I just wanted to share what I stayed up until 2 a.m. doing. So I was really low energy yesterday after I went to Jones. Because it's, it's closing. And the sales. Although I went for bias tape, I did get elastic because I'm going to need elastic I'm going to make puff sleeves. Not too, huge of a puff sleeve, and I'm probably going to modify it too and look up a different puff sleeve. So, and then I'm going to have to put structure here. It's a whole thing. But I needed elastic for the puff sleeve, and then I needed bias tape. I'm not exactly sure what I need bias tape for. It's just mentioned that I should get some bias tape. But that's pretty much sold out at Joann's. I did get some cream colored bias tape, but I honestly think I'm not gonna ever use it because unless I make something that's that color, because I think it's supposed to match the color of your fabric. So I just got it just to figure out how to work with it, honestly, which I think is a good idea. I should learn how to work with it. Wait, Joann's is closing the whole... No. Okay, well, yes. Yes and no. No and yes. Yes and no. Joann's is filed bankruptcy for the second time in a year, and they are closing 500 stores out of the 800 that they have. You can look up a list. Now, they haven't fully announced, when the store is certain stores are closing, so I don't know what the cutoff date or the death date of my store is, but my store did not make the cut, which is fine because I actually want to explore more some local fabric shops that we have here that we talked about yesterday. So I didn't get to go yesterday just because by the time I went out and about, oot and boot, it was already closing because this store closes at 5 p.m. and a couple of these craft stores close at 5 p.m. So I'm gonna try to get there today. That's the goal, and I'm pretty excited. But yeah, Joann's is closing, so you check out the list, look it up, see if it's your area. Now, some things are not on sale, so obviously none of the sewing machines are on sale. Did you know a serger can cost I was looking at an embroidery machine just because wow, $1,000, $1,000 in this economy? No, it looks like I'm hand embroidering. Ouch. But, man, it took me a week to make that centipede, and my fingers were swollen afterwards. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, Mark, you know how you talk about makers' spaces? Are there places, Mark, you talk about them, and you tell me I should go. Do they have, are there places where you could, rent, borrow a machine like that? Like sergers or embroidery machines and stuff? Oh yeah, well, but you need to make a point to go. I don't know if they're I don't know what a makerspace is. Sacktown has many, dude. You work at a makerspace, Platinum Squid? Indeed, indubitably. Guys, I gotta go. Andy J, good morning. Mattio, hello. Dude, watch pre-roll Dude, I'm so sorry. If I could turn off all fucking ads. If I could turn off all fucking ads, Mattio, I have tried to figure out how to make them as least intrusive as possible. I fucking hate ads. I very much hate ads, but I also don't think there's much of a point of subscribing, so that it's just I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. Any hoozles. Dude, a serger. It seals your seams. It seals your seams. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Howdy, that one guy. Good morning. I'm okay with pre-rolls, but when it happens twice, it's come on, Twitch. Yeah, it just feels, the amount of ads on everything now is so predatory. I hate it, and it feels gross. And I've always felt irrationally upset at ads, but it's just, so much worse now. Fucking hate it. It does overlock stitches and it trims the excess. It's beautiful. I watched someone use it on YouTube and I got very excited. Okay. Anyways, I just googled Joann's rent sergers. Okay, but at this point, everything's final sale and I don't think they're gonna rent me the serger anymore. How much does it cost to rent a serger? But hold on, no, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I don't need a serger. What I need is an embroidery machine. Drop down. Aries! Oh, I love you. I miss you. Good morning. Hello. What if you rent it and they close and then it's yours? I just feel like... Okay, wait, hold on, big brain. But I also feel like that's not gonna happen that way. Jolty, I feel like it's not gonna happen that way, but we could try. Hey, Jolty, have you ever thought about doing a heist with me? Just... They're going out of business anyways. It's not like they need it. They could just get... We just commandeer it. What happened to commandeering? Whatever happened to the days, you know? Write it off, Giants. Yeah. Right? Like, just like, it's fine. A heist, you say? Who's ready to join a heist? Who needs an embroidery machine? Yeah, but it's worth it to go check out your local Joann's because they have some pretty good deals. They always have, but like they're still dealing. I really want to do some research on some knitting supplies actually, because I really want to get into knitting. Me and Jolty want to knit sweaters and like chunky cardigans and things like that. Bleh. So I need to figure out how the fuck knitting works and what tools of the trade you need for knitting, since there are such good deals right now. Okay, incoming heist train. Yeah, I'm down to do it. Dude, I'm borrowing it until they go back into business. 300 stores are staying, so I don't know. They're not going fully out of business, but most of them are closing. I don't know. Good morning, blood. Hello. Anywhoozles. Let me get a cardi for real. I'll make you a cardigan. Once I learn what the fuck I'm doing. I'm going back to my death sleep. That's right, yours. Dude, Jolty's sick. Waffles is sick. Jolene got punched in the face by a headache today. I'm so sorry for the roughness of the morning for a lot of us. For a lot of you. But I love you, Jolty. I'll see you soon. Get some rest. I'll miss you. You already know. How's you, bud? I personally don't mind ads on Twitch. If I can't subscribe, then I don't mind sitting through them because y'all streamers have to make some moolah somehow. Hold on. But like, I think that y'all, like, I think that they act like ads is gonna make you so much money. Ads do not make you that much money to be worth it to me. Hold on. If I go into... is it in analytics? Where do I go to see... Man, I haven't been in here in a while. You click buttons and it's taking you somewhere. Hold on. There's a place to see like what ads even gets you. And it's like $2. Or like it's like $2. Unless you sign up for that like program where you run like 1 billion ads and they give you more money. And I don't want to do that because I'm like 3 minutes of ads in one sitting. Fuck off. Ads don't really make you money playing them on your channel. You have no choice what they play on your channel. I don't know what's playing. And that's shitty. So I don't know. I know a lot of streamers run like a lot of stuff to get ad revenue, and it is technically free real estate if you think about it. But also, I don't know. I'm just an anti-ad person. I hate ads. I've always hated advertisements, and I think it might be the pathological demand avoidance in me. Like, you tell me to buy something, fuck you. No, I will not. I will not. So that's just me, though. Maybe it's a me thing. No, it's a real problem, actually. I think it's a real problem. I think ads are a problem. Anyways, that's why I Turbo. I recommend Turbo. Get no ads. I think ad time is a great stand-up reminder, but I don't even know if it's happening. I don't even know when ads are happening. Also, I know you guys posted in the Discord. We're doing our Chit Chats news section real quick before I get into the fact that we're going to play Long Dark Survival Mode for the first time today, and I'm very excited. And Laura, yes, I will give you a full recap on what happened in the story mode. I love the story mode. I can't believe people don't play the story mode. I think that was like a first, like that's what I decided to do first. And I had so much fun with it. You know, but this is gonna be my first time trying survival, and I'm very excited because apparently there's a lot of different things, and I got the DLC too, so you know, so that's exciting. I think it lets me cook. We'll have to relook at. No, we're not even gonna look. We're just gonna dive in, and I'm very excited. But what did you guys put in Discord? Something about Twitch is changing. You can no longer save your highlights starting in April. Yeah, April 19th. So implementing a 100-hour storage limit for highlights and uploads starting 4/19. So all of my past broadcasts, I usually try to highlight. I've been bad about it for the last 2 months, which I really should probably look in there and just highlight everything real quick. But I usually highlight my past broadcasts and I just keep all of them. That's how you have so many like different VOD videos to watch, because I save them, because VODs only last like 60 days, right? I think VODs only last 60 days, 3 months, I think. So they're cutting it down, which is fair. I'm gonna be real. Not a lot of people watch highlights. They're kind of just there so that you keep them. So we're basically just using them as storage. However, if you're making the percentage based off the entirety of Twitch and not like the topper percent, I feel like you could have a skewed percentage because they're saying like less than 1% even watch highlights, and I feel like that could be skewed. I don't know. Either way, my plan, I was talking about it earlier about starting just making a YouTube channel that's just sleepy VODs, and I just dump all of my highlights in there just so that they're in a place where I can keep them. And I think that's what we're going to start doing. It just sounds like a pain in the ass to upload all those videos. So, you know, the VODs I watch tend to be on YouTube because Twitch's UI is ass. Well, I'm about to put them on YouTube. We'll have a sleepy VOD section. So I'll just put like VODs and clips on that one. And then I do still have plans. I'm trying to put my brain into a space to understand how to like actually have a YouTube channel, because I do want to have a YouTube channel. But my brain it's just not ready to figure it out. Me and Jolty want to make one. Things and stuff. I also just want to craft, and I want to film crafts and have fun and learn to edit and all those things. So I feel like it would be fun. But I definitely need to put all the VODs into one place before they get, I don't know, do past VODs get deleted or something? Or not VODs, highlights? Do the highlights, are they going to get deleted if you have more than 100 hours? I don't know what happens. I was having a time doing that last night while I was like, wow, you got to jump on it. I'm very proud of you. 90 days is what I think it is for VODs. Dang. It makes sense on their end because of the amount of money that they must spend for all that bandwidth must be insane. Yeah. No, I mean, it does make sense. Also just like, oh shit, I should go put those somewhere before they get deleted, you know? It was annoying, I'm sure, but the long run should be good because you have your content in your hands. True. Dude, VODs on Twitch are thick with ads? I didn't know that! I assumed because it's a VOD there would be no ads. You're kidding me. Did you know that YouTube has an upload limit? No. No, I didn't know YouTube had an upload limit. What is it? They're gonna delete them starting with the least viewed. Oh, okay, thank you, Skodal. Thank you. But I have until April. So I have the month of March to get it all done. Okay, I think it'll be all right. They're trying to make the company profitable, which it still isn't technically. Oh yeah, no, Twitch hasn't been profitable in a while. It's like 4 ad clusters every 20 minutes. What the fuck? And some of you watch my VODs? I hope you're not living through 4 ad clusters every 20 minutes. All right, we're putting them on YouTube. I apparently reached that last night. Is it like per day waffles maybe? It might be per day. I would imagine it might be per day. Okay. Anywho, let me go back to here. Let me get back into where I can see more of chat. There we go. Okay. According to Google, the maximum file size you can upload to YouTube is 256 gigabytes. That's good to know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm excited, dude. I have the stream tabbed up on the laptop. Just gonna do my workout. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Get your workout in. It's gonna happen eventually for me. I'm planning on working out soon. I'm about to go to, I have to get a swimsuit today so I can go to the hot spring. I gotta get a swimsuit. I gotta sew my skirt. I gotta pack. I go to the airport tomorrow. Reminder, I'm gonna be gone Saturday, Sunday. Because I'm going to Idaho. Because my mom wants me to come visit. So, I'm gonna be gone. And I'll be gone, technically I'll be gone Monday. There's not gonna be a morning stream on Monday either. So no Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning stream. So we get to dabble in today. And then I think we'll still have time to dabble in tomorrow too, before I have to go to the airport. I have to be at the airport by noon. So we would just need to end stream by 11 a.m. So I just need to like actually get up early. It's 10 a.m. right now. Shit. If I get up at like 6, we can hang out from 7 to 11. I feel like that's good. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. We'll see what happens. But we beat the Long Dark. Technically, kind of. We beat the Long Dark. Chapter 5 still isn't out, so eventually we're gonna have to come back to the story. It left us on an interesting cliffhanger. I don't remember what y'all left off on or who didn't see what. So just the entire recap as best I can. Okay, so there's a man. He's working. He has a plane. his ex-wife comes in the building. She said, I need you to take me somewhere. It's very snowy outside. He's like, where? And she's like, I need you to not ask questions. And then she has like a case, and he's like, what's in the case? And she's like, don't ask questions. Will you take me? And he's like, sure. So Mackenzie, Astrid, those are their names. They get in a plane. They're cruising, right? Suddenly, the Aurora Borealis does some fuck shit. Plane crashes. Electronics in the plane starts going on fritz. Plane crashes into a mountainside. Somehow, miraculously, we survive. All right, but we're separated. We're separated from our ex-wife, but we have the case. We have no clue where Astrid went. So we start surviving. And that is just so much survival in the harsh environment of snow and cold. And in the beginning, it was very hard to stay alive, and we had to just pick up so many sticks. And so we wandered into a town after getting chased by a wolf, and there's an old lady, and she's like, yo, I almost shot you. And there's technically a dead guy outside that was shot, and we never even talk about that. But she's like, yo, things are weird. And she tells us a bunch of cryptic shit, and she's talking about maybe Astrid being around somewhere. And so we start helping her out, and we give her meats. She wants meats. So I give her meats and stuff. I stock her up for a harsh winter, and she just keeps telling me weird stories about someone who kind of sounds like Astrid, but also is definitely not Astrid. And then we wander out towards the tunnel to get to the next section, but it's collapsed on a bus full of convicts from Black Rock Prison, and inside, written in blood, is perseverance. And there's like a dead guy, and it turns out there's escaped convicts around, and somehow they burned down the school with people in it, and that's pretty fucked up. All right, but then we set Grey Mother up for success. We go spelunking on a mountainside, and we're in a new area. There's a bear guy. Also, wait, we haven't seen Methuselah in a while. I'm sorry, I just remembered Methuselah exists, and I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Where the fuck is Methuselah? He wasn't in the last 2 chapters. He said a bunch of weird shit, and then he just peaced out, leaving me. Everybody's talking in riddles, by the way. Everyone's talking in riddles. I don't know what's going on. No one will communicate. Everyone's like, man, it's too long to explain. I'm like, no, we have time. Sit down. Make some tea. I've got 2 tin cans, and I can put coffee in them. Tell me what's going on, but no one will. For some reason. Really pissing me off. Anyways, we're back to Bear Guy, all right? Bear Guy, he got attacked by a bear. I save him, but he's like real fucked up. And then he's like, I need you to go do these things for me. And I said, bet. But the bear is stalking me. We named the bear Old Greg. The bear is following me around. I'm doing some walking across a frozen lake that I fell into 2 times. A lot of wolves. And then I find out the Aurora Borealis making the wolves act weird, right? Their eyes are glowing green. All the animals are way more aggressive. So something going on with the skylights, all right? And they also, every time, like, they've killed the electricity, unless the Aurora Borealis is happening and it gets glonky out, then suddenly the electricity starts flickering back on and you can start using a little bit of the electricity. We're trying to use the radio to get in contact with another place, but we need to power back up the radio. So I gotta go to places and do things. Anyways, the bear attacks and drags my ass to his cave. And then it's just a long task of me trying to get my spear back, because I made a spear, by the way. A big bear spear. And then it's a bloody battle, and I end up having to kill this bear, and I felt really bad about it. And then I just collapse back at the cabin with the bear guy, and I lose my spear forever, which makes me really upset because I wanted to keep that spear. But we lost that spear, and he's like, great, we got this radio fixed. And then we get in contact for like a brief moment with like another place that says, help, we need medical supplies. And then it cuts out, and then he's like, damn it, you gotta go find Atwood. And I say, bet. And then I go to the power dam place. I'm wandering in, I'm making my way through, and Ray doesn't mentally, even vocally, I was like, man, I hope nothing scary happens inside of here in this hydro dam. And then I turn a corner and I get punched in the face. I get knocked out. I get KO'd. All right. Right when I thought something weird was I called it. All right. And it's an escaped convict named Mathis. And he looks like a corpse. Okay. You cannot convince me that is not a corpse. because it looks like a zombie. Mathis looks like a fucking zombie with his like cold dead eyes and his like pale corpsey face. Like he looks like a zombie, right? So he's convinced that I'm lying about the fact that I don't know what's in the case. And he's also convinced that like my plane must be somewhere because I'm a pilot. And so he thinks I'm lying to him. So he takes me hostage, right? And he starts dragging my ass away. And then we do a little shift. We do a little jump. Now suddenly we're playing as Astrid, getting dragged in the snow back to some lady's cabin. We wake up in there, she's like, yo, what's up? She seems really nice, but I'm getting like cannibal vibes for some reason. I think it's just because I'm paranoid and I'm worried everyone's gonna eat me, and I think that's pretty valid. But she's giving me weird vibes, but she's being super nice. And then when I like wanna leave, she starts getting a little aggressive and she locks me in from the outside. So she's like holding me hostage kinda. Little scary. But then she's like, yo, help me. I'm being attacked by wolves in my barn. Go to my basement. You'll find a weapon and a door. And so I go to the basement. Guess what I find? I find a weapon, but also a dead body. Can you believe it? Because it was her husband. Her husband's dead inside of the cabin, in the basement. All right. Now, when I get to the barn to save her, she's already gone, and she calls again because the landlines still work, even though electricity is out. Landlines, I guess, are on a different grid thing, and so they work fine. So she calls me in her barn, and she's like, "Just kidding, I'm fine." And I was like, what's up with the body? And she's like, don't even worry about it. It's nothing. You don't even understand. So I don't go back to her house, obviously. I start wandering around. I make it to a little tiny town that has a community center and a giant fire inside. I go inside, there's a priest man. And he's like, what's up, my child? And he has a voice bug. For some reason in the game, like, his voice parts just completely cut out and we couldn't hear him. Tragedy. But it's inside the community center is a bunch of people just like sick and cold, wrapped up. And he's like, yo, they crashed in a plane up on the mountain, a commercial flight, like a big plane crashed up. And then when you go outside and look up on the mountain, you can see the fire and the smoke from the plane crash. And so these are the survivors of the plane crash. However, there could be more. So I gotta trek all the way up that mountain. I gotta look for people. I'm finding them. I gotta put them over my shoulders. I gotta trudge them down the mountain and take them to safety. It was a lot of them. They were very heavy. When I dropped them, I just basically threw them down. It was hilarious. But I saved them all because I'm cool like that. The plane crash, really cool, scary, terrifying, but I do save people. And we get a little flashback while we're saving our first person up by the plane and getting something off of them. And before we like pick them up and like, I'll take you home. Like we basically Samwise Gamgee that shit. And you love to see it really. But we have a flashback of Astrid working in a lab. We get a phone call. It's somebody being like, please help, they're sick. You have to hurry. You have to hurry. You have to make it. You have to bring it to us, right? And we're like, what the fuck? But clearly it's whatever's in the case, right? And Astrid is a doctor of some sorts working on biochemical thingies or something, you know? So then it flashes back. She muscle mommies that person down the hill. We go save a bunch of people. And then we get the community center stocked full of meats and supplies and medical supplies and stuff like that. And then we say fare thee well. And we go through another mine. And we're wandering through a mine. Well, guys, mines are scary to wander through, especially during the seismic activity that we're having constantly on this island. So much seismic activity. Going inside of a mine shaft when there's earthquakes, it's just not a smart idea, but we do it anyways. And things get a little spooky in there, but it's okay. It's all right. And we finally get out of the mine shaft. We arrive on the coast, all right? And what we see is like a sort of a wrecked ship, kind of like on its tilt, and then a bunch of dead orca whales in the ice. And it plays really good music, right? And then that's the end of the chapter. And then we go back to Mackenzie, who wakes up in a jail cell at Black Rock Prison, right? And Mathis comes in and he's like, you know some shit. And I'm like, I really don't know anything. And then the warden's in the cell next to me. And he's like, dude, he's trying to break out his son from maximum security prison. And his son, probably a cannibal, actually, because they allude to him being the most evil motherfucker. Okay, they say he is evil incarnate and he's in maximum security prison, and if he gets out, everyone's dead, apparently. So we think he might eat people, especially because they named him Donner. And we looked up the Donner thing. The thing about the Donner thing, you know, the Donner Trail or whatever it's called, where like people try to make their way through the Donner Party. We looked up the Donner Party. We did a whole research thing on the Donner Party where people ate each other to survive the winter, and I could never. if I came, and then when the rescue party came for that one man at the end, this is the Donner Party, not Donner, the game, the Donner Party. When they come and rescue that one last man who, when the last time they saw him, he was with like a 4-year-old and 3 other people, right? And they come back and they just find like a body with the brain scooped out. They find organs in different buckets and stuff like that. And this man just sitting on a log in front of a fire. He said everyone died naturally. I think he killed everybody and ate them. I would leave him there in the snow. I wouldn't take him home. This would not be a rescue mission. This would be a, we gotta put you down. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, we learned about the Donner Party. Terrifying. And then they were still like, hey, even though we ate each other and it was rough, still come hang out anyway. Still make the trek, right? Donner Party's wild. Do some research. It's weird. Anyways, there's a cat hair on my nose ring, which is like the bane of my existence. I swear I'm not picking my nose, but it is what it is. Do you ever take your nose ring and just do this? I like having my nose ring. It was a fun time with friends. But my gosh, sometimes when there's a little itch. Anyways, Donner. Anyway, she's picking her nose. I'm not picking my nose. Anyways, Donner back to the prison, all right? They're trying to bust Mathis's son out of maximum security prison. Eventually, it's like, hey, we need you to go. There's something wrong with, like, somebody's working from the outside to keep maximum security prison locked down, despite the fact that, like, the rest of the power is fucked. Like, somehow they still have control over maximum security prison, and they're keeping Mathis out. So eventually they're like, all right, we're gonna... Oh, they beat the shit out of the warden. That's what starts this all. So they think the warden must know how to get into maximum security prison, and he's just not telling them. So they beat the absolute motherfucking shit out of the warden. And then he's like on death's door, and they're like, God, we need meds. Mathis went too far. And I'm like, let me go get them. Like, what's the worst that could happen? You keeping the case. I need that case, so I have to come back. So let me go get the meds. I wander on. I do snow survival. I find morphine and some shit. I bring it back. And I learned the hard way, even though it said, you know, that they'll probably take your stuff. I dropped everything, but I left my jacket on when I came back to the prison. Motherfucker stole my jacket. One of the prison inmates is wearing my jacket now, and they took it from me. And so I learned the hard way. You have to drop all of your things before you go inside. They took my meds and stuff like that. Luckily, my guns were safe, but like they took a lot of my shit. I didn't realize they were gonna take all my clothes and all my medical supplies, but they took everything from me when I came back to the prison. So then they're like, hey man, go check out the power plate. It's like the power, I think it's a dam again. Go check out the dam, see if you can get the power back on. So I just do an adventure all around. I'm hitting up caches. I'm checking out little buildings. I'm scaling a mountainside, all right? I'm surviving. I go into the power plant. I get a phone call from a person named Jace that says, hey, I'm intentionally keeping that fucker locked up. Are you with me or against me? And I'm like, I'm probably with you. And then she keeps alluding to the fact that something wild is going on. And we learn that Atwood is a scientist, doctor, something. And Jace is a thesis student or something. And they know that something's going on. Okay, they know something bad is going on. But will they tell me? No, still not. They're like, ugh. It's too long to explain. I'm like, it's really not. I have time. I have so much time. I've been sitting in the snow carrying like 150 pounds, walking like a centimeter a minute. Like, we have time, okay? We have so much time, all right? But they don't tell me still. And then, so I destroy the steam system to the power. I bash it up with a hammer so they cannot unlock maximum security prison with that section. I go into a tunnel, I destroy it, right? And then I lie, I'm like, I don't know, man, I couldn't figure it out. And they're like, oh, weird, okay, well, we're gonna use dynamite now, right? But we need detonators. And so they send me to go get the detonators. And I have to go into a mine. Another one, and they call it a mine. A mine! I have to go into another mine. So I wander up, I meander up in there. It's seismic activity do be rumbling, okay? Heather, I love you. Seismic activity do be rumbling. And I gotta do all sorts of weird surviving gas in the tunnel business. Because, guys, you know how we watch those Urban Explorer videos and I get all stressed out because they're not wearing masks and PPE because gas can just be places, okay? And you don't know, and then suddenly you're suffocating and dying. But anyways, I had to go do some puzzle pieces and get clean air and stuff in there. And then the mine collapses at one point, and I'm taking an elevator and stuff. But I eventually get out, and I got the detonators, right? And I get back to the prison. And Mathis punches me in the face and is like, you motherfucker, you've been lying. Who broke the thingy? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, it was you. we know this because as we were wailing into the warden, he told us everything. So, like, you're responsible for us not getting in there. And then they pushed the warden by, and I think he's dead. I think they killed the warden. I'm very, very sad about this, right? I'm very sad. He was my little buddy in my other prison cell. So I think they killed the warden and got information. And so now he thinks I'm a liar. And he's about to actually murder me with like a big metal wrench when suddenly, big fucking explosion. Because they accidentally detonated, I guess, something happened. Jace, I think, happened to detonate the dynamite early. A lot of chaos, a lot of destruction, a lot of fire. Suddenly a chasing scene. I gotta fucking run for my life through smoke, trying to get through the building away from Mathis before he can get me. I'm running through tunnels. I'm running to the power plant again. I'm getting back to whatever the power dam, where I meet up with Jace, and Jace is in there, and Jace is like, hey, thanks for your help. And then suddenly Mathis busts in and he's like, you motherfucker. And he's trying to kill me and we're fighting. He's got an axe. I think he gets me in the shoulder. Very scary. But then the other prison guys come running in. They're like, Mathis, it's Donner. I think he's dead. Or he's dying. He's not dead yet, but he's not doing good. He's dying. And so Mathis is even more upset. But then I start fighting back. I start hitting that guy. I start punching him in the face. I push him back. I grab Jace and we jump into the water, which is the worst idea ever, and we get rushed out to a whole nother section and away. So did we survive and escape Mathis? Yes, but now we have a new issue. It's called hypothermia, and Jace seems to be immediately dying of it. And I, for some reason, Mackenzie is fine, even though I was just in my socks and like one t-shirt. So in my little undies. So I don't know. I'm like, I gotta build a fire. I'm panicking. And then we suddenly get a cutscene of Astrid in a boat, like a little canoe situation, right? And they're being washed up to a new shore. And I'm very excited because there was a whale next to the boat. Did a little blowhole business. So there's still whales alive, just not all of them are dead. And so we're a canoe, we're going through the water, we wash up on a shore, and they're like, we got another one. This one's not dead. This one's not contagious, they say. There's some type of virus. She's not infected, is what they said. And then the person comes out and they're like, oh my God, it's Astrid. Astrid, where's the case? Where's the cure? So there's a cure for some type of virus in the case. And that's where the chapter ends. And we have to now wait until chapter 5 comes out to get more information on what the fuck is up with everything, because no one will tell me anything. Okay, so that's a recap. Boom, done. All right, thank you for coming to my recap. Now we get to embark on survival, okay? I hope that explained whatever you needed to explain to yourself. Maybe. Hopefully. I hope you enjoyed. All right. So we're doing Survivor for the first time today. Yeah. I'm so excited. I've not really seen anything for it. Big thanks, Laura. You're so welcome. So chapter 5 is supposed to be releasing this year, early 2025, they say, but there's not a full release date. So we don't know, but hopefully at some point this year, we're going to get to play the final chapter. Is 5? I think 5 is the final chapter. Does anyone else play The Long Dark here? Yeah, quite a few people do. 5 is the final. Okay, so I'm imagining it's going to be a big final because they've been working on it for 4 years. And I really do appreciate that their whole studio thing is about, they don't do crunch. They care about their products and they care about their team and they care about their audience. And I think that's really, really great and wonderful. And they want to make a good thing. I love that. I love when creative people just want to make something and they want to do it justice, and they're not just, fueled by fucking budgets and crunch time. And I hate that, dude. I'm not going to go into that. I hate things, but I love games and I love creative people, and I'm very excited to check out Survival. So let's open it, dude. Let's do it. Hold on. Let me go over here. We got to go who up long in they dark today, guys. We up long in our dark. Heather, I adore you, by the way. I just hate rich people ruining creative endeavors. That's what I hate. I hate these greedy corporate motherfuckers, all right? But love. I'm full of it. I have a love heart. All right. There's some story element stuff in survival too. The signal void stuff. Okay, so there's still stuff we can learn. That was a lot of words. I don't have the lore, so I'll just go with what you tell me, Meg. Luke, my words are wise. All right, my words are wise. I ain't long in my dark. I'm short in my light. Damn. Who up wonkin' they willy though? Oh my god, I left the game up all night. Again? Guys, something about me never closing out of the long dark and then getting inflated numbers. I now have, I don't know, over 200 hours in the long dark just because I keep leaving the game open. Uh-oh, whoopsies. All right, it's there. Move this to here. Boom, 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 boom. Move that to there. Did I change the title? Did I change the stuff? I changed the, not the title, but the category. I think I did. Come with me yonder. We're here now, all right? Boom. Broken Silence. Available now. Look at this. I think, look, if I get to put my trophies on the wall, if I get to decorate, if I get to hang up my gun, look at these carved little, do I get to decorate my little home? I'm excited. All right? New. Pilgrim, for new or experienced players most interested in pensive exploration. Most survival elements tuned to be very forgiving. Wildlife will not attack unless provoked. Allows for 5 active feats. No clue what a feat is. We're gonna learn. Voyager. For new or experienced players looking for a balance between exploration and survival, wildlife is sparse but can seek you out. Survival elements are challenging, but resources are plentiful. Allows for 4 active feats. Stalker. For veteran players looking for a punishingly challenging survival experience, hostile wildlife is common and they will hunt you down. All survival elements are tuned to be particularly challenging. Allows for 3 active feats. Interloper! Dude, this is sick. I love this. For expert players looking for the ultimate wilderness survival challenge. You start with the most minimal resources and have to craft everything you need to survive. The world becomes more hostile the longer you survive. Allows for 2 active. Ooh, that's kind of fucking cool. It becomes more hostile the more you survive. Misery. This says it all. It's called Misery and there's a dead person in a fetal position. For expert players looking for a unique and devastating survival challenge beyond Interloper, you start with the most minimal resources in an already harsh and hostile world on the brink. At timed intervals, you gradually succumb to permanent, unavoidable afflictions unique to Misery. No active feats allowed. This is a punishing end of days experience. Death is your only companion before fading into the long dark. Do not go gently into that good night. Guys, which one should we do? I don't know. Maybe Voyager? I'm like, part of me is kind of like, Stalker? We were pretty good at living when we played the story mode, and we are hard in survivals because we played the story mode. I do have the DLC, yeah, and it should be installed and everything should be good. So I have that, dude. Do Voyager or Stalker? I know, that's the 2 I'm between. Obviously, we're not gonna do Misery, although I do want to do one day of Misery eventually. I want to do a little cheeky dive and see how awful it is. I would love to do a day of Misery. So go hard or go home. I want to enjoy it first, though. Oh, man. For you, I had to do Voyager with no scurvy and no cougar. There's a cougar? Scurvy's so annoying. Stalker has more wolves. That's really the biggest difference. Okay, let's do Voyager. Because I do want to, I want to be able to, fully explore and learn before we start getting harder and harder. But I would love to do a day of Misery just to see. Heather, we're going to do Misery. Don't you worry. Heather, we're going to try it. We're going to die. Misery sucks. It's hard as fuck. For your first sandbox experience, what could possibly go wrong? Okay. Ooh. All right. You just finished your stretching portion. Stretching is important when you're working out, guys. Stay limber. All right. Let's do Voyager. Confirm. I'm a little owl. Whoa. Oh, it's the... Oh my God, it's the full... Ah! It's the full everything, yeah? I think this is where Astrid went, and then she went this way to Coastal Highway. Oh my god. I know that we've been here. This is where I fell into water constantly. I know we've been here. Mystery Lake, we've been here. Oh my god, the mountain town. Oh. Oh shit. Timberwolf Mountain seems like maybe we shouldn't. Where's the... Okay, theoretically green would be the safest to go to. Troopa. It also introduces buttworms, which pilgrim and voyager... I'm sorry, what? Buttworms? Like you get parasites? Is that what you mean? Like, what do you mean there's buttworms? Good morning, Mel. Been halfway through one of your 10-hour VODs watching 2x speed? Which one is it? Oh, you just missed. We just did a full recap, Mel. I don't know. Where's a good place to start? I would like some input on that, just because I don't know. I'm not sure what's the best. I don't know if Pleasant Valley's like the best, or maybe we start in Mountain Town. Mystery Lake, maybe. I don't know where's the best place. And then I'm guessing it all connects, and so we just wander through together. Intestinal parasites, which you get from eating predator meat without max cooking skill. There's skill? Is there a skill tree? So Mystery Lake and Pleasant Valley are good starters for you. Okay. Me making decisions and never being able to make a decide. I can't. Okay, maybe we go Pleasant Valley. But this one has a couple mountains, and that's kind of, no. For advanced players, a challenging, vast mountain wilderness region with a few key shelters, originally settled by hardy homesteaders, connects Mystery Lake, Coastal Highway, Timberwolf Mountain, and Black Rock. No, I feel, here's the thing. I am an advanced player. I just did all of the story mode. I am an advanced player. I have been encumbered the entire time. I have been trudging through snow and surviving, okay? We got this. Oh, you get to pick your little character. Oh, shit. Oh, man, what am I gonna name myself? This looks like it could be a Hanch situation. Damn. Gamers, I was feeling the vibes, and the vibes say I cannot exist today. I agree with that. You're sick, Waffles. She's advanced. She cries when we kill rabbits. I killed one rabbit and it was awful, okay? What do you mean? It looks at you and it makes cute little nose wiggles and then you snap its neck. What do you mean? Who wouldn't cry over that situation? Okay, all right, okay. It don't really matter. Survival settings, choose your gameplay setting, Cougar. The most deadly and ferocious predator you will encounter in the long dark. I'm sorry. The cougar's relentless stalking can be mitigated, but only for a time. Choose wisely. Disable if you're unready to be stalked by this predator in your game. Do we keep it on? Do we keep it on? I feel like we should keep it on. How is that adds like a little ookie element where I'm getting hunted by a cougar. I think we keep it on. What is all this? Scurvy. Fail to eat a balanced diet and scurvy will hound you relentlessly. While the onset is slow, the consequences can be disastrous to your health. The choice is yours. Disable if you do not want to be pressured to find vitamin C rich foods. Am I prepared for scurvy? Or do we not want scurvy? Trader, mysterious voice on the radio. Set up trade exchanges, gain his trust, and receive access to new unique items. Disable if you do not want... Of course I want a trader. What the hell? The only thing I'm unsure about is scurvy. I love it. Enable it. We're not on Pilgrim, though. Right? Okay, we're doing scurvy. Oh, whatever. We're doing a scurvy. Okay, confirm. YOLO. All right, mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? 10,000 years. I'm excited. You'll find enough food in the world where scurvy should be an issue. It's mostly a concern for like longer term runs. Okay. Dude, I feel like we're like getting into fucking green hell already. All right. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. What are you? Just some sticks. Okay. Look at me. No afflictions. I got some clothes on. I got, what do I have in my bag? You start with things. Okay, so I got a sleeping bag. That's pretty good. I don't have much, but I have some, and that's huge. Okay. All right. Where's the map? I'm sorry. What was that? Region. Do I have to uncover the map? Hi, Beer. Good morning. There's no maps. Oh, shit. Guys, I'm directionally challenged. I don't know where the fuck I am ever. Okay, that's actually gonna be the hardest part of this. I am so directionally challenged. I'm going to be so lost. Okay, I see a tower. I'm trying to remember. What difficulty is this? What do we choose? The one below stalker. I can't remember the word. Find some charcoal. Okay, let me just get right on that. There's a brick. What is that? We got some rabbits. Hey, guys. Beautiful waterfall. Where are these birds at? I'm already so cold. I'm already so cold. A little cabin. Perfect. Just think of it as like hardcore Subnautica. God, I love Subnautica. I wonder when they're gonna do another Red Plague update, you know? Okay, we got some rose hip. I'm gonna get hypothermed so fast, dude. Oh, that's a dead person. All right. Searching corpse. Nothing. We do have practical gunsmithing. Do-it-yourself guide to gunsmithing techniques intended for hunters but loved by security-minded. Researching the skill will improve your gunsmithing skill. So, improves gun by 10 points? I have to spend 5 hours researching it. Okay, take it. Hold on. Okay, adding a point system is interesting. Sardines of feather. Can I? No, this is not going to be warm enough. And I don't have, like, enough sticks. All right. It's going to be warm enough. We gotta make, hold on. We gotta make a tin roof rusted. Hi, Izzy. Crows indicate a corpse, animal or otherwise. I do know that because that's how it was in the story mode. I don't have a fucking hatchet. Okay. All right. There you guys are. All right, will I survive? How long do you think I'll survive my first? Well, how long do you think it'll be till I die? I give myself a good 20 minutes for my first run. Maybe I should have stayed there. Wait. I see something yonder. I believe in me. Thank you. Thank you. A long time I have confidence. I'm already about to get hypothermia. But I see. Oh, I know where we are. The plane crash would have been up there, right? Okay, I now kind of know where we are. I don't remember this bridge being a thing ever. But is this the one where the plane crash was and the barn and stuff? Mostly this was covered in a blizzard the entire time, so. But I feel like this looks like that barn. And we got a road. This is nice. Perfect. It's been forever since I did story mode. Oh, I love story mode. That was a really good time. I cannot wait for chapter 5. I just want to know what the fuck's going on. But I'm very excited that I was told apparently there's some story elements in this too. So I'm seeing faces in the mountains and I hate that.
I'm freezing.
Shit, I'm gonna die. Wait, hold on. I probably have a little time before I fully die, so. I don't want to get frostbite and permanently ruin my health this fast. I'll come back to check here. No, I'm checking it now. Never mind. Oh wait, this is where all them... Is this where all them wolves were? Maybe I'm thinking of something completely different. Maybe this isn't the same place. Even though it looks like it. You know? This is where the plane crash was. Never mind then, I know exactly where I am, kind of, a little bit. I need to stop running around. What you got in here? Spray paint?
This stuff will come in handy.
What? Yo, that's new. Alright, we have spray paint now. Oh yeah, we lived in this barn through many blizzards, so... Hello, homestead. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, this is where we're gonna begin. We're gonna live in this barn for like, I don't know, probably pork and dog food. Never mind, I thought we were getting pork and beans.
Useful.
This is nice. We got first aid. Good for water. Dead person. Canadian hat. We're back in business. Whoop it. I'm just gonna use... Oh. I got charcoal. Maybe I won't use my accelerant yet. I'll need that out in the wild. In Voyager, there's like a 24-hour wildlife delay, so I won't be hunted by a cougar for 24 hours in game. Okay. So when I was a kid, I grew up, I grew up in two different places. But when I was a kid, in California, I lived on the coastline in a place called Lompoc. We'd go to these, like, a bunch of, I don't know, parks and stuff, and they would always have huge warnings of, like, keeping an eye on your kids because the cougars will silently, like, stalk your children and then grab your children and run away with them. So I had the fear of cougars in me at a young age because I was always worried about them being behind my shoulder coming to grab me. So the fact that that's going to happen in game? Pretty exciting. Crafting. Fire-hardened arrow. I need a knife. We don't have a knife. Sticks. Okay, sick. That's the only thing we have so far to craft. Do I need to eat food or are we good? Do I have water? I have a soda can. Can I make water? I can if I get a can. I have a can. Perfect. Cooked. Cannot map indoors? What does that mean? I kind of want to make my peaches, but I don't want to make my peaches yet. I'm just gonna make some water. Dude, regular predators have like a 24-hour grace period. Cougar shows up later. You'll know when. Do we get like a cool cougar cutscene or something? Oh. Well, hold on. Should maybe... Okay, hold on. Oh, no! No! Almost burnt my gunsmithing book. I'm really glad it stops you from doing that. What else is in here? What else is in here? What do I do with this charcoal? I have charcoal now. I'm gonna put it away real quick. Nothing. Nothing, tra-la-la. Okay. Alright. What else we got going on in here? We going upstairs. We got lockers. We got dusting sulfur, a chemical compound sometimes used as a pesticide. Could be useful when crafting ammunition. Alright, alright. More spray paint. Locked. Locked. How's it going, Danny? It's going well. It's going well. Map outside with it. That's what it means. I need a pry bar. We got planks. I can break this down with my... It's gonna take 27 minutes. Oh, we got one rifle cart, another book, something we're gonna just burn, apparently. All right, workbench. Break down the workbench? Here we go. Yo, okay, arrows. Arrow shaft. We need birch. Bearskin bedroll. Very warm. The smell might scare away animals. Huge. We gotta hunt some bears. A bearskin coat. Holy shit, you have the head on it. What the fuck? I have to kill 2 bears for that. You may not run for much, but you may not need to either. It's good enough for you. Heavy, bulky, but very warm, and one of the toughest things around. Y'all wear bearskins? We got deer boots. We got a survival bow. We need to find sticks. Deer skin, hooks. Improvised crampons. Makeshift traction for your feet. Better than nothing. Oh, scrap metal and cured leather. Lines, moose hide satchel. This. I'm so bummed. I thought you could make this in the story mode. So I like hunted a moose. We had a random moose show up. I hunted a moose, broke my fucking rib cage, took several days to heal, had to survive by eating the moose. And then when all the meat was gone, finally we had like the ability to head home with our broken ribs healed to go cure our moose hide. And we cured our moose hide. And guess what? You can't do nothing with it in story mode. So I just had a whole, literally a full stream of surviving a moose attack for no reason. None. Oh, my water's done downstairs. I hear it. Oh, look. Oh, shit. Let's go get it. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Potable water. Okay. All right. Oh, no, that's a barrel. This is my first ever. This is day 1 survival. Maybe I should put day 1 in the title, but day 1 survival. We've never played survival mode before. And I'm excited to just see all the changes. So far we have spray paint and no ability to look at a map, and that's gonna be fantastic for me. Because now I have to wait a second. Oh my god, Mel, is that what you meant by it being like Subnautica? The thing that got me so obsessed with Subnautica was the fact that there was no map and you had to chart it yourself. And basically I gotta do that. Oh. Suddenly I'm in, boys. Suddenly I'm locked the fuck in. We got another book. We got cured leather. Okay. I can break this down with my hand to get 6.
Hello and Umek, how are you?
Hello. Hi, Sarah. I'm good. How are you? Dude, I got coffee. I did a whole sewing project last night until 3 a.m. I got the whole bust of a dress that I'm working on. Are we cumbered yet? Listen, we are not cucumbered yet, and that is huge. What is Y? It says Y home. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry, what? What does it mean to clear the junk? Junk cleared. I'm doing now? Corpse. Remove respectfully. I have respectfully removed the corpse. Okay. It's still cold in here, which kind of sucks. Shelf. I can destroy it. But that means I don't get the metal? Or do I get the metal from this? Hold on. Awful noise. Terrible noise. We didn't need that. Okay, I'm turning that off right now. You do not get the metal if you destroy it. Okay, well, we learned. At least we learned. So I'm guessing this is how we begin to learn how to decorate it. Dude, island gardens for island people. Okay. I check. Oh, we got some cedar. We're gonna be encumbered as fast as we possibly can. Don't you worry. Whetstone! A note left behind. As a plant goes to seed in the fall, a period of hibernation sets in until spring. As the weather warms, plant seeds into loose soil to with plenty of sun. Keep moist but not wet. If the final frost has not passed, keep seedlings indoors at night, as a single shock of cold can stun, if not kill, young plants outright. Spread plantings out over several months to keep producing into the fall. Green leafy vegetables will survive the following winter indoors. Am I gardening? Are we gardening? Is that part of this? Do we gotta see? Is that something we're doing? I don't know. Small note, unlike story mode in Sandbox, your clothes do not auto-equipped. This is legit gardening tips. It is. No gardening. Okay. I was like, are we about to learn how to fucking garden, my guys? To be fair, I do want to learn how to garden. Like, as a person, you know? I would like to. What is this? Daily log. Pleasant Valley outbuildings. Pleasant Valley barn. World explored 1%. Hours rested. Condition range. Calories burned. Injuries sustained. None. Day 1. Notes. What is this? Carcass harvesting? You have a layperson's understanding of harvesting a dead animal, meaning you are clumsy and unskilled. Don't cut yourself. Okay. Okay. Cooking skill. Oh, bitch. This is what I'm going to be all about, is the cooking skill. Fire starting. We got a little bit. Ice fishing. Rifle. Firearm. Archery. Guys, I'm taking archery in real life, so I'm about to be Aloy. Mending. Revolver. Gunsmithing. Oh, this is wild. Notes. Collected transmitters. Unique recipes. Polaroids. Mementos. Oh my god, there's mementos. Cairns. Buffer memories? Surveyed locations? Pleasant Valley? Okay. Rock caches. I read this as cockroaches. I was having a very hard time with dyslexia in this one. I read this as cockroaches. Rock caches. Rock the cache bar. YOLO. We got current sandbox. Okay, Dave survived nothing. All time. Oh! Okay, so we're on this. You can keep. Oh, so when we do a misery run, oh, that's exciting. No active traits. Photo album. I wonder how the trading system works. Oh, bitch, there's recipes. I can make broth, cooking oil. I need animal. Oh my gosh, I don't know what a ptarmigan is, but I need it raw. I need salt, porridge. Running river oats, stew, rabbit stew, trout stew, venison stew. I can fry some shit, an acorn bannock, pancakes. Oh, guys, look at all the options. Look that, look, a peach pie. Whatever the heck this means, pie. Oh, rabbit pie. Oh, rose hip pie. That doesn't sound too good, but it is what it is. And then more of this, more of that, more bread. Oh, I'm about to cook up everything. I'm about to hunt down recipes to the ends of the earth. We should make some bandages. We should just have those. Hi, Jessica. Morning. It's a bird. It's a snowbird. Wait, I'm gonna get to. Oh shit. Gosh. Oh, I'm getting too cold. Oh, no, I'm really not that cold. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna start this fire back up again. Oh, I can take charcoal again. Maybe I'll go outside and see what we can do with this charcoal. And then we need to put my hats on. It's basically a pigeon. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me Google it real quick. Oh, I didn't pull my Pokemon packs either, so I gotta remind myself to do that later. Do I know what this bird is? PT. Peter Megan. Bird. Oh, it's cute. It's like a rock pigeon, basically. Yeah. Oh, it's the ones that it's the borbs. I know what these are. They got the fluffy feet and they hang around in the snow. Oh, I'm never killing this. What do you mean? Oh, you mean I have to eat this? Can I catch it in a snare? Because I cannot snap its neck. Please don't ask me to do that. It's a snow chicken. It's a cute, yummy bird. Survival. It demands much from you. It really does. All right. If we hang out. I hate wasting my... I'm gonna burn this book for an hour. And I'm gonna burn this... Okay. Not that... Okay, I only have an hour of... But, inside of here, where's my... How does this... Okay, decorations. Fuck yeah. Where's the book of knowledge? Here we go. Use. For an hour. Research. I'm warming up. We need to eat, and we need water. Okay, I did an hour of knowledge. Hey, that was your computer, not mine. We gotta make more water. No, we don't, actually. We made enough. We can drink this. We'll make more water later. Did you finish the story mode? Yes, we did. We finished story mode. It was a lot of fun. I cannot wait for chapter 5 to come out. I very much love the story. I'll go make my, I'm gonna cook my peaches. No, let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Cook. Peaches. There we go. Smashing it open. That's right, I don't have a can opener. 25% of my peaches was lost? Explain. Let me eat my peaches. Okay, I kind of want to go wander around outside. Is that chill? I'm kind of warm. I got a benefit of warming up. We need to put on the Canada hat. Can I repair you? I don't have a sewing kit. I do have a sewing kit. Bitch. Canada hat is at 100%, and that is really all that matters. Go ahead and wear that bad boy. We don't have any of that. We do have one pair of gloves. I can't repair anything else. I don't have any other socks. Boots are at half. Underwear, sturdy. Pants, they're all right. We don't got anything else. All right, this is what we're rocking with. All right. It's not that warm, but we can sprint. That's, oh my gosh, I just realized why we couldn't sprint before. It's because I was wearing really heavy shit. I don't have a gun. I have no weapon. Great. Okay, and I'm tired, which is also not good. All right, this is the homestead. This feels good. Open the hood. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing's in here. All right. I'm very tired, but not tired enough. So theoretically, if I go down the road all the way, that other town will be there, yeah? I feel like we could get there. And that had shit tons of supplies. Oh, we're going. We're losing heat real fast. Don't leave your can. It's the only way you can make water right now. You're so right. I have another can on me, but you're right. I probably should take both. Well, shit. Let me just go ahead and wander right back. We go grab that can. That's actually very okay. We need to remember to save. We need to remember to not leave my can, and we need to remember not to leave my sleeping bag because I leave that shit everywhere. It's a problem. Legitimately, it's a problem. We have lost our little rolly thing. Our little mat a few times. Pick up. Okay. Perfect. All right. I kind of want to know how to use the spray paint. How do you navigation? Ah! Hell yeah! Okay, that's how you do it. Oh my god. I didn't realize that lost half my body heat in one fucking go. I maybe should have thought about that before I came out here. Is that a... No, that's nothing. Why'd the music get scary for me real quick? Hey, why'd the music get scary? Theoretically, I can make it if I just believe. Even though we really should actually probably turn back just because we just fucked up with all the... The option to manually save doesn't exist in Sandbox. There's autosave when you enter or leave an interior location and when you enter base customization. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that's food for thought. What makes, it's just any interior location it autosaves for you? Let's hope we find a car when we're going down the street, because we're gonna be real struggling. But we also need this beard for all the times I'm gonna get eated, I imagine. Is this the road? This is the road. Can I get up this, like, straight hill? Oh, yeah! Okay. All right.
Gotta warm up somehow.
You'll warm up when it's time. We'll get there. Sleeping saves too. Okay, thank you. That's good to know then. So we can sleep, we can go inside of buildings, and that's how we save. I'm the worst at saving, so it's good at least I don't have to remember. It just auto-saves when I go into places. Just need to remind myself I can't just quit out of nowhere or we'll lose progress. Once we get to the next building, we can rest. Oh, I really hope we get to the next building soon. I think I see a building. Hopefully. I think I do. Yeah. Because over here is where the little town hall area was. Oh, I remember this map just fine. I remember this just fine. Honestly, I could have started at any point because I know these maps like the back of my hand. I ain't gonna get lost. I'm only gonna get lost a little tiny bit.
Breathing.
A little tiny bit. I snap my ankles a lot. Like just falling. Dude, I always forget that fall damage is a thing. You'd think I'd learn. Especially when you're encumbered like so much. But man, am I just never remembering not to drop off a cliff face. Good morning, Stefina. How are you? Today, we survive in the harsh winters. Will has weak ankles and Astrid too. They have such weak ankles. Also, ankle pain's gotta be one of the grossest feelings ever. Y'all ever sprain your ankle real bad? It makes that loud snap, crackle, pop noise. Blech. Awful. Awful, awful. Let me just get inside this truck real quick. What you got inside? Nothing? Now, I never find anything when I open those, but I could light a fire right outside the car and then, like, get inside the car, but we are so close to a building. We're going to a building. The crunch. Guys, I live in a desert. We don't get this crunch. It is beautiful out. Oh my gosh, look at the sky. It's about to be a glonky night. I woke up with ankle pain today. What did you do, Anne? There is stuff in the visors sometimes. I've literally never found a single thing in the visors. Building! I don't know which building to go into. I'm going into this one. It's a gas station, so it feels like a good plan. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Why are you giving me eerie sound? Wait, hold on a second. Thank goodness. All right. Dude, it was -20 the other night here in the Twin Cities. -20. Okay, temperature check. Hold on. Temperature check. What you all rocking with today, this morning? Today in Phoenix, it's 68 degrees outside right now. It's going to be a high of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. 77 Fahrenheit. So that's what we're rocking with. It is dark in here and I have matches, I guess. Okay. A potato! What the fuck? Carrots! Holy shit, 80 carrots. Guys, we live in a gas station now. I burnt myself. A bunch of potatoes. No. Pull it back out. Whip it back out. I got a ton of this. Oh, okay, hold on. Is there a place to put any sort of fire? There is not. It is just a frickin' chips. Flour? What you got inside of you? You have a... Hold on, let me... Don't... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna burn every finger. I don't give a damn. Orange soda? But... What gas station just has raw potatoes and carrots in jars? A granola? Who would... I can't believe no one's ransacked this. I am so lucky. Am I gently hurting myself? I can't tell. Salty crackers? Oats! What you got going on back here? You got another sewing kit. Oh, we got so much stuff. What a great place to be. This was a good choice, guys. This was a great choice. What's up there? I can't tell. And I'm warming up just naturally, which is also very nice, which means I can just nap here. Lantern fuel, more spray paint. Stuff to burn. An energy drink. What you got inside of here? Water. Okay, this is huge.
I think I can use this.
Voyager loot. Is this am I special? Gone are the days since you've seen loot like this. It was 2 this morning with a wind chill of -16 and a high today will be 14. That's what the hell? -14 Celsius with wind chill? It's 1966. Ooh, that's nice. That's not that bad, right? 66 is kind of nice for winter. Ow. 2 in the morning, like having it be 2 degrees is wild. I'm about to experience snow, guys. I'm gonna take lots of pictures. In real life, in Idaho, that's what I mean. Nothing? Okay, all right, so can we just set our little bag down and we just give it, oh wait, hold on. Before we sleep, we need to make sure that we have some, dang, I'm just gonna eat a tin of sardines and hope I don't get food poisoning. I think that's pretty good. What else do I have? Boop, boop. Just 1 billion carrots, but I feel like I have to keep them because I'm gonna eat dog food. How quickly we have gone to wet dog food. Because I want to save my ingredients. Some ketchup chips. Classic Canadian ketchup chip. Alright, we'll be good to sleep for the night. Yeah, I don't know, we do like 5 hours of sleep. See what's to see. It's been so cold out here in New England this year. It's not been cold here in Phoenix, which is really wild because normally, like, February is our coldest month. You have survived 15 hours and 8 minutes. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. I want to sleep a little bit more. I would rather not wake up till daytime. I'm gonna do 4 hours and yeah, 4 hours. We'll wake up firsty, but that's okay. Dude, it was like, I think we're gonna have like, next week it's gonna be like in the 80s. Whoa! It's a glonky night. Oh shit. Wow. Can I access this computer? Scroll. Hold on, regards. Hold on. This says words. Dear Service Manager, I'm confirming disconnect of our single model ATM at our store here in Great Bear Island. It's been more than a year, and an empty ATM is about as useful as you can imagine. It's kind of a bad joke just letting it sit there empty these days, but I don't really mind. More to the point, it's your property, so please let me know if you have any other service trips planned to Great Bear this year. I could even track it down to Milton if it would be easier to pick it up there. Please update me on if it's possible or not at your earliest convenience. Regards, Dan Presnell, customer number K38812. Okay. Okay, email. All right, let's go outside. Let's see what's to see now. We have a glonky night. Wow. That shit's so pretty. Oh, it never gets old. What you got inside your cars? Got any? No. Put these away. Put these away. What you got inside your glove boxes? What is this?
Hope nobody
More
needs this anymore.
matches. Guys, by the end of this, I'm gonna have like 300 matches. You got a back seat? What you keeping in the back? Nothing? Glonky Knight's gotta be my favorites. You think you can you can think if you're of your fatigue. My God, I can't read. I can't speak. Dyslexia. You can think of your fatigue meter as a 12-hour clock. Takes 12 hours to fill from 0, 6 from half, etc. Okay. Well, that's good. Wow. Just wow. Oh, I love this. We don't have a giant fire out front anymore, but that's okay. Oh, it's beautiful. The moon. Shut up. People get to like wake up and just have this. That's insane to me. Like you just wake up, you go outside, you see sky like this. Mega posted a snow photo on Discord. Ooh. I will check it soon. I'm about to be frolicking. I'm gonna get new snowshoes. Then I'm gonna leave there. Baseball cap.
This stuff will come in handy.
Well, I have no reason to wear this actually, yeah. Do I look cool in it? Not really. Oh, you can see it underneath. Look, the little bill's coming out right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest this bad boy. We're just gonna break this down. I might get another cup of coffee in a second. It snowed here today, but it's gone now. Dude, doesn't that make everything really muddy? Is that what happens? Apparently snow's wet. Wild concept. No, I can't get into that one. What was that? Item found. Hold on. Whoa. Where did that go? I don't know where that went. Notes. Aha! A light but satisfying stew made of vegetables fresh from the garden in Pleasant Valley. I got a recipe. Hell yeah. And I know they have a fire in here, so, well, let's have that. Thompson family stew. Guys, are there any cannibal recipes? Tell me now. Probably not, right? Can I eat the cougar? I guess we'll find out. Break this down. I'm about to have so much cloth. We need to repair all of our clothes. I can't eat the cougar. Oh, wait. Are you talking? Wait, hold on. Are you talking about cannibalism? Which one are you talking about? I asked too many questions all at once. This is where everyone was sleeping. Look at the lights. Oh my God, maybe I live here. I probably live here. Right? This would probably be the smartest place to live at the moment. Requires a hatchet. We got a broom. Y'all got weapons in here or something? Oh yeah, I think we're gonna live here. Cooking board, another carrot. I should be able to use a pail to cook stuff in on a fire. New boots. Take charcoal. Okay. And I can sleep in here. Yeah, I can eat the cougar. No to the cannibal recipes. Okay, well that's good to know. New socks. Put on second pair of socks. We gotta repair them first though. Locally, we can do that easy peasy. Ugh. Maneuver. There we go. Okay. That's good enough. I think that's good enough. Wear warmer feet. 92, 90, 55, 100%. Pants at 100%. Jacket at 97. These are at 45. Repair. I want everything to be crisp and nice and good for the best possible survival. My hat good. This hat bad. but not bad enough. How are these shoes?
I'll take it.
69. I'll rip them down if I don't end up using them. Look at the fish in the wall! A box of black and white Instafilm. Wait! I'm taking photos. I'm not finding photos. I'm taking photos. You're Do I get to be a... Oh my god. Photo mode. I just found that. I'm gonna love... I see now... Already, I already see why people like survival mode so much. I'm already understanding immediately why this is like the...
This will come in handy.
Look at my bear Christmas sweater! Oh my god! Put it on. Hold on. Oh, amazing. Oh, thrilling. Beautiful. Everything I wanted and more. What's this? Nothing? Alright, alright, alright. I wish I could play this. Should be able to play the piano, you know? For moral support. I feel like for morale, you should be able to play the piano. I think she does if she can see the recipes, right, Trooper? I can... Wait. Related question. Do you have the Tales... Yes. We have the DLC. We bought that before we even started story mode because it said extra recipes and listen. I'm a slut for cooking in a game. I tell you what, we got broth.
Handy.
I can just eat that. No, we're gonna heat that up. We're gonna make soup out of that. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I can just use this kitchen. Oh, we live here now, guys. We live here now. We don't live in a barn. We live in a place that has a kitchen. And this is where I can keep all my things, and I know where it is relative to everything else on this area of the map now. I imagine we're gonna have like 80 billion homes. Is that how this goes? Dude, you don't have recipes in base game? What's the point if you can't cook?
I think I can use this.
I got oil. We got another whetstone. I think that's my second whetstone. A magnifying lens. We can make fire out of that. You can get the thing that uses the film, but I'm not saying where unless explicitly asked. Oh no, I don't want to know. I want to find it all. On the trail we blaze, okay? One thing about me, I love an adventure. I love finding stuff. I love figuring it out. I love a puzzle. I love a whodunit. But if someone tells me where it is, it loses all the joy, you know? Unless I traverse the entire map and never find it, then you can tell. A cooking skillet! Oh my god, how much does this weigh? This weighs a whole fucking 2 pounds or something. 2 kilograms. Oh, there we go. Can opener. I'm already... Guys, it happened. I'm coombered. It's already begun. The coomberance is upon us. What's inside your fridge? Freezer? Just a fish. What's up here? What's up this? Salt and oats! Dude, what the fucking jackpot? Is it always gonna be this good? Am I always gonna be this fucking loaded?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
This is beautiful. Okay, hold on. I wanna experience tranquility. I'm gonna light a fire here. I'm gonna try to learn how to cook. She's speedrunning. One thing about me, I'm gonna speedrun to go.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Cooking skills are also not available in base game. No, this is the first time I've seen it. Trooper said that you can press F10 for a higher quality screenshots if you felt like doing that too. Oh my god, I could just... The whole time I could have been doing that, huh? Add to fuel. Okay, alright. How do we place my skillet? Cooking skillet. Cook. Banged up tomato soup. Now, what about my recipes? What do I need for all of these? I still need more. Wait, hold on. Technically, I could. No, I don't have the cooking skill. Bitch. I need the skill. Well, I have 1 billion potatoes. I can't even make stew. But I have. Dang. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Let's just. You know what? I'm gonna cook this bad boy. Can I just slap a potato down on the grill? Yes, I can. All right. Well, I got plenty of time. Perfect. Can I? Should we utilize this and store some of our food for now? Keep some of my food in the fridge, maybe? This feels silly because I don't like parting with anything, but at the same time, I can't really use it yet. So maybe I should leave my ingredients in the fridge and all my potatoes. Especially because potatoes are kind of expensive. And by expensive, I mean heavy. Keep my salt in here. And maybe I want to hold everything else. I can, oh no! Remember how we had a moose backpack? Hey, in survival mode, can I carry 2 moose backpacks? Is that a thing? Can I stack them? Can I have both? Can I wear 2 at once? I'm gonna put nothing in there. Cabinet. I'm gonna put my dog food in here. Just in case. Bad beef jerky. One of my... And my mill flour. I'm living. This is me living. How you doing over here? I'm just gonna pass time. I'm gonna eat this fish. Does this give me cooking skill? Harvested lamp oil from a fish! That makes sense. I use fish oil to burn a lamp. Can you do that? Really? It'll always be this nice forever, sure. Okay, so appreciate what I have while I have it. I understand now. That looks fucking good. Are you kidding me? Oh, delicious. I'm warming up. We got 17 minutes. Did I skill? Cooking. Oh my, wow. You have to cook a lot to get to the... Well, all right, let's learn. Let's read. Let's read my gun book. And then we'll go adventure some more outside. Where's my gun book? How many hours of research do I need? 4 more. I'm thirsty. You can't focus on reading when you're thirsty. That makes sense. That makes sense. Don't be hungry. Don't be hungry. I have fully researched a book. Okay, so what does that do for me? Now I have gunsmithing. It didn't even get me a full level. But 50% chance of ammunition component harvesting, crafted ammunition condition is 20%. Okay. Okay, that didn't even get me, reading a book didn't even get me full.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
We are not drinking pee. All right. Okay, I'm out of water. I'm just gonna start this fire again then. And then I'm gonna put all my cans down and I'm gonna make all the... Hold on, is there a toilet in here?
Come
I
on.
was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say, there's gotta be a toilet in here. There's gotta be potable water somewhere. Failed attempt. All right, let's try this again. Your excitement is too cute. I'm a very excitable person. I'm always, oh my God, no, stop it. Let me have you. It's the ADHD, I think. And the whimsy. I do need more coffee though. I am a loot goblin. I can't be stopped. We're gonna be encumbered a lot, but I also like the idea of being able to use my cupboards. I'm about to be so immersed. You don't even understand. I'm about to be so immersed in my little living space.
That's a good one.
Let's make water. Oh, dang, I only have... I thought I had more cans. Well, we're about to have more cans. I'm gonna eat some pork and beans. All right, you do what you're doing. I'm gonna go look for the toilet. Hello? Y'all got potable water inside of you? Hell yeah. Oh, we're gonna be walking around with so much water. Y'all just drink out of the toilet? Because you can in video games. You actually can in real life too, but I do not recommend it. But I don't actually know. Don't you have to drink out of the top part, not the bowl, correct? I'm pretty sure. Oh, shit. Not bad. Oh, wait. That was not ready. All right, you guys are fine, actually. All right, time to drink all of it. That's called the tank, and I wouldn't recommend it. Where in the toilet are you supposed to get your water from? And how come this water is potable when it's in the toilet? In a real survivalist oh, look at this bunny picture. In a real survival situation, I guess you just boil your water in a real survival situation, right? You just boil it all up. Dang, this is nice. This is real nice. All right. Do I leave my cooking skillet? That feels like, it feels like a bad idea, but also how we doing? We're not doing great. We maybe don't need all of this spray. All right, we gotta start wandering around and looting the rest of this town. So maybe we don't need... Wait a second. Is this just done now? And I just get to burn it? Or what? No, I want to keep everything. I don't like parting with stuff. Okay, we don't have this yet. So we're gonna leave that there. It's basically the same thing. We'll leave one of these sewing kits. I feel like I don't need all this spray paint. So we'll keep one for now and leave a whetstone. Good, good, good. I can't make this yet, so we'll leave that. I have so much cloth. Hell yeah. But I don't have any decorations. Okay. All right. We're gonna, I guess we're just gonna sleep and wander around in the dark. I'm gonna sleep 2 hours. Just 2. Water from the tank. It can be drank, but water from the bowl, you'll lose your soul through vomiting. Trooper, I love that you have a little fun little thing. Can I give a couple tips? It depends. It depends, because I don't want my hand held. I want to suffer. You understand? But if you feel like your tips are still gonna allow me to suffer, but part of watching me play games will be a little painful for you. Because I will, in fact, do silly shenanigans for no reason. What about these socks? All right, hold on. Let's go loot the rest of this town. Now you'll figure it out, I'm sure. Okay. Suffer away. Thank you. I'm so excited to suffer. All right, what else is out here? What is this? Was this here before? I don't remember this. What you got in your mailbox? You got a newspaper. All right. There wouldn't be a bear in town. I thought I heard a weird noise. What do we got in here? We got books to burn. We got a pillow, and I don't have enough. No, never mind. That's not a special book. I thought it was a special book. Okay. So every time I go in a building, it saves? So theoretically, it's saved now, right? Oh, whoa, what are my badges? Feats. Oh, what? Snowwalker. We're gonna get that. 1,000 kilometers. Expert trapper, snare 100 rabbits. Wow. Straight to the heart, consume 250 coffee energies. Well, that's gonna happen. I drink a lot of coffee. Blizzard walker, 20 days outdoors during blizzards. I also do that. Big cat killer legacy feat can no longer be unlocked. Shit, like, no. That makes me sad. Does anyone have that? Hopeless rescue. You have not completed hopeless rescue. These are challenges. Okay. Okay, okay. Back to game. All right, well, we learned about that. Filling those meters will unlock feats that you can apply at the start of a run. Some are very useful. I'm excited, except for the fact that I don't get cat killer. What a bummer. More salt. We still don't have a weapon, so we need to be careful. Broth. Oh my god. Guys, I'm loaded. But I also have to explore the entire world. And I'm gonna have to do that and not bring all of my things with me. And I don't know how we're gonna make that happen. Oh. No, thank you. I'm gonna leave that. We don't need that one. I have no need for moldy rabbit. I'm not gonna eat that. I do recommend trying the challenges at some point. They're both fun and educational. How do you start a challenge? How does that work? Did I look up here? I looked up here. All right. What's in your cabinets? I need a jacket. Color? Oh, whatever. I do not have it on. I keep getting this spam message saying you haven't paid your tolls. We don't have toll roads in Phoenix. And I don't drive, so I don't have any tolls to pay anyways.
This stuff will come in handy.
Thick new wool sweater. Hold on, can I wear? Oh no, it's not a coat. Oh, plaid 5 1 point. Oh, okay. Well, we're wearing that. I don't want to get rid of my other thing yet, though. I need a jacket. You go into survival mode main screen, select challenges, and then play. Oh, like in the game home screen? Is that what you mean? Second pair of jeans. I will take it. We are gonna need to, wait, as soon as we find a weapon, we can start looking for deer? Maybe? I'm gonna have so much cloth, guys. I'm gonna have so many band-aids. Not gonna know what to do with me. Scammers be trying. Oh my god, they do be trying. Antiseptic? Okay, reminder, there's still potable water in other people's toilets. Sports socks. Anything else? I can't see. Ooh, okay. We can go rummaging through toilets later. Do you have anything under your bed? Lies and deceit. What about over here? I'm gonna need y'all to get a gun or something that I can have. Please. Alright, well. That's all we're gonna get from this one, I think. So let's go to the next house. We can come break down curtains again later. So we still have stuff to loot inside of there, but I do want a weapon. Wait, oh my god, I didn't even think about the fact that we're still gonna have to deal with timber wolves. What you got in your garden plot? Some wood? There's a dead person yonder. Scrap metal.
Take it.
A flare. What about inside of here? Nope. Look through the windows. Do I see anything? I see something. Wilderness kitchen! Hold
Wonder
on.
if I can drop any of this gear.
No, you're not dropping shit. Use. Dude, then I'm gonna get to. Oh! I'm just gonna research for an hour in the car.
Can't be far behind.
I'm warm, so everything's fine. Energy bar. We need to eat a bunch of stuff. Cameras do be trying. I keep getting that one. I keep getting random text messages that just say hello? Question mark. I keep getting oh, what's the other one I get? Jobs. People want to offer me jobs. I'm gonna eat my beef jerkin. Okay. Need this. We got a cooking book. That's huge. Gotta check the glove box. And I just saw something on the floor right there. Another flare and some pain meds. Huge news. Another glonky night. Is every night glonky in survival? Beautiful. Guys, remember that the sun is going to pop off in July, so we're going to get a lot more auroras in July. It's going to be at the peak of its energy cycle. So a lot of solar flares and storms. And that's exciting for me.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'm gonna try to go to Canada in July and see if I get a better chance of getting able to see the actual aurora with my own eyes. That's creepy. That's like a basement door. Ooh. Tomato soup. Light another. Please light another one. It's so dark in here. If it's glonky, shouldn't the power be on in here? I feel like the power should be on in here. It's random save for a couple events. Alright, it's too dark to see. I want to search all of these, but I really want to try to find a weapon. Or meds. I'll take meds. We can come search the food again later. I just need to find a frickin' more socks. Guys, if we needed more socks, we sure got them. There we go. Oh, she's starting to get glonky. Okay, we got an upstairs. Ah! It's just a dead person. I don't know what I don't know. There's no zombies in this game, and I know that. There's nothing scary. There's nothing scary. Nothing's gonna get me. Aside from bears and wolves and a cougar that's stalking me. Outside of that, though, I'm totally fine. Time to dispose respectfully. Oh, you're so right. Corpse. Remove respectfully. You just go ahead and just... I'm so sorry. Rest in peace. In the arms of an angel, fly away from here. Alright. Wouldn't it be cool if I got like a lantern or something? Even when it's glonky, it's dark as heck in here. Do-do-do-do. T-shirt. Give me a jacket. We need a coat, or we're gonna have to go hunt things. Hatchet! Huge! Okay, that's nice. So at least if something was to attack me... Hold on. We could fight it off. Worn work pants? Even better. Hold on, is there another... Search this one. Hoodie! Does that count as a coat? Do I get to wear that on top? What you got? You got anything under here? You got nothing under here. Whoa. Okay, well, it's warm in here and I can sleep. We're gonna do like... Wait, hold on. Yeah. Yeah? Drink some water? Eat some food? I feel like will work. Let's see. 4 hours at a time. Feels right. It feels respectful. I need to get more coffee. And maybe a piss girl. Or just a stretch, maybe. You have survived 1 day, 15 hours, and 37 minutes. Oh, fuck yeah. Hold on. Food? Don't worry, you can eat some chips. Or whatever the fuck this is. Beef jerkin. I hope that didn't say moldy. I am not ready to need to take care of getting food poisoning. 9,999 more to go. Insane. Fully rested. Okay. Can I wear this jacket? Oh, hold on. Go back to here. It's not a jacket. It's just a hoodie. Dang it. I got excited for no reason. No, don't sleep. Don't sleep, don't crouch. Get out of here. Find the door. Find the exit. Okay. Now, there's caves here. Trying to remember. There's some. Oh, it's dark outside. There's some dilapidated places that way. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. I can't. Okay. This is the church. Turn around. Go back. Main building. Go back over here. Go back this yonder. What is this right here? Dude, the fact that I can't run makes total sense and I hate it. I'm going against the wind grain. Oh, I've been getting fake Alibaba. Oh, Alibaba, like Alibaba is that a storefront? Emails for like a year at this point. They've even sent me like a printout of an email of an actual mail. Don't get got by scammers. They want your ass. Oh wait, hold on. I want to map it. How do I whip out the charcoal? Alibaba is China's Amazon. I see. Okay, survey local area. You can't map in low visibility. All right, fine. All right, fine. I will just walk inside this dark room that I can't see shit. It makes sense, but I don't like it. Where's my little... Here we go. I'm gonna sleep 2 hours.
Drop any of
Just cause. Hopefully it'll be daytime outside. And then we can chart this section. You have woke. It's still not daytime. You're not tired enough. Shit. Alright, well. I'm going back outside. I've literally never ordered from there. I've never ordered from there either. I really want to stop using Amazon. It's just too convenient and I hate that. I'm trying to become self-sustaining, which is why I'm working on making my own clothing, even though I started with a dress. Okay. Now, I can survey my local area. Okay. You really only get a tiny spot, though. All right, hold on.
You know, looks like I survived another night.
Wet or frozen, but it's still dark. I'm in a wall. All right. You know what? Yeah. No. Past time for an hour. Okay. Now I'm ready. I want to wander around. I want to do some hunting. Well, no, I'm not going to do some hunting. I'm going to look for a gun. We got to look for a gun first before we can start hunting. All right. I need a weapon. Doth thou have anything yonder? Where, if I was a young warthog, where would I be? I know there's a cabin out here somewhere that has an additional rifle. If it's to be trusted to be the same as my experience in survival, but probably not to be trusted. Self-sustaining step 1, learn to drive. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should learn how to do that one, huh? Yeah, Mark? Yeah, Mark? A higher vantage point will... Bitch, we gotta climb a mountain. Oh my god, we're getting on top of a mountain. We're going to a high vantage point. Okay, hold on. We just need a weapon to climb a mountain. I ain't going out into the wilderness without a weapon. There's gotta be something. There's nothing in here. You missed step 2. Oh, flee. Where am I going, though? Canada? Mark, where are we fleeing to? You know? Where's the place to be now?
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I would go to New Zealand. I've never been, but, you know, the hobbits were there. And that's all I need. I'm not sure Americans are all that welcome in Canada just now. I have a place to be in Canada, so... Like, I could be sponsored. Like, I have people who would sponsor me in Canada if I wanted to move. Plus, I was considering applying for school there. And doing, like, if I go to Canada for school, we'd be doing environmental sciences and sustainability. Just to, like, really secure a good degree that is useful to other countries that are interested in protecting the planet. I don't know. That'd be a wild concept. I feel like all countries are kind of falling apart at the moment. I feel like everyone is looking at the United States and going, what the fuck is that? And I think that's valid. I think that's valid. You know? Because I look at the United States and I'm just like, oh my God. Every day.
I'll take it.
A scarf. But I have to wear it here, huh? It's not as warm as my hats. Dang it, I'm gonna have to break down a bunch of stuff. Got excited, and then got not
I
excited.
really walk with this much gear.
I am gonna take this. You're gonna keep walking with this much gear and you're gonna like it. Student visa isn't a bad idea. Yeah, that's kind of the route I was thinking about going. You know, a student visa situation. Portugal, if you live there for 5 years, you get an EU passport and then you can go anywhere. Dude, a lot of like my ex's parents wanted to move to Portugal. They were looking at they went on a trip there. They were looking at houses and stuff. Portugal's apparently a really nice place to be. The world's your oyster once you complete step 1. I know. I feel like student visa could be a good idea, though. Plus, I very much love learning. Education's like my favorite fucking thing. I love learning. I love knowledge. I love knowing things. I love being a knower. And I want to go back to school. And that's my whole thing this year is going back to school. So, that's kind of like what I'm about right now. I need a gun. A weapon. We're gonna go over the yonder. Actually, we should probably drop off a bunch of... Hold on. I'm carrying way too much stuff. We should drop off a shit ton of stuff and then start going further and further beyond. But we need to set ourselves up for success as we leave this place. Ooh, I think I just auto-saved. Dude, I love learning things, but I can't stomach to pay sitting. Dude, I'm trying to write scholarship essays to convince rich people to sponsor me. Hello, rich people. 'Tis I, a young scholar interested in learning. I promise that, listen, I'll make you proud. Probably. I'm gonna try. Oh, while we're in here, hold on. Fuck. While we're in here, hold on. Let me eat my snacks. We're gonna finish learning how to cook. Hold on. Well, maybe we should just. All right. Maybe we start a fire real quick. Maybe we cook on the stove just for a couple more cooking times. Burn some books. And one of these. Okay. Place. I'm making some soup. I'm gonna cook a potato inside of my pan. Excuse me, music. Why the music is scary like that? We didn't need to do all that. I'm nervous. It feels eerie. I'm gonna leave my
I'm not sure I can carry much
I'm gonna
more.
leave my potato. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna store all my shit. We don't need all of this. We're gonna take shit. Okay, shit and fart. All right, let's see. We finished learning this one, right? So we can leave that. Oh, we need to finish learning this one. I'm gonna keep the wood on me. I'm gonna keep an antiseptic. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna leave this one. I'm gonna keep this. Have so many potable water sources, which I probably should keep, but I'm not gonna. All right, in here. I can't wear this. Can't wear that. I need to figure out I have so many socks. What happened? Okay, hold on. Put you away. I could rip these all up, but I'm not gonna rip them up yet. Put you away. We don't need you. Dude, are the wool socks better than the decent sports socks? I think they are. Worn trail boots or worn work boots. Pants. New jeans. Worn cargo pants. Okay, hold on. Go back to my food. We'll store that inside of the kitchen. Things inside of here. I'm good with all this. I'm gonna keep all. Well, I don't have a need for lantern fuel yet. No, you can use it to start fires. You can use it to start a fire. We're gonna keep it. I'm gonna repair a bunch of shit and then we'll get rid of some of that. How come reclaim? Oh, no, this is where wood stays. I'm gonna just trust in the heart of cards and leave that there. And I have nothing else of that. Okay, so we gotta go put a lot of food away. How you doing? How you doing, soup? I'm gonna eat my soup. Check out my potato, and then I'm gonna learn more cooking shit. Potato, how are you? Eat that. Dang, everything takes time. Hold on. Use wilderness kitchen. We're gonna fucking go for it. I'm gonna be thirsty in a second, but I will be a cooking lad. Drink more water. I am still gonna leave my pan here. I feel like that. I don't want to. I really don't want to, but I feel like that's the way to do it. Research for the rest of the hour, and then theoretically I will be level 2 cooking. And I will have recipes. I don't remember. How do you check that? This? Cooking. What the fuck? What? You don't get much from it, huh? I was thinking maybe, but you don't really seem to get much from it, huh? That's kind of a bummer. I don't need this much tea. I'm gonna leave my broth, even though I kind of want to keep my broth. I'm gonna leave these peaches. I'm gonna leave my salt. I'm gonna leave some of my sodies. I'm gonna keep them, and I'm gonna keep my dusty pork and beans. I'm officially light enough to travel again. And I need to leave some of my cloth, I think. Weeda boop boop. Boop beep boop beep. Transfer. Okay. Now we're only carrying 28. And are kind of tired, and there's a blizzard outside. Motherfuck! I sleep for an hour. And then we gotta eat more food again. It's never ending. I need a gun! This is where the suffering begins, actually. Eat my crackers. Because if we stay well rested for a few days and eat food, do we still get that 5-kilogram bonus? I think we get that 5-kilogram bonus. Here's the problem. All countries need to be on board with helping the planet, or it just sort of doesn't work. Yeah. Mark. Yeah, Mark. And it's kind of scaring me a little bit. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. I don't understand why wanting to preserve the planet is considered like a radical ideal. I don't get that because like this is our rock, guys. If we kill it, we die. You know? Like the rock will still be there and it'll probably do its own thing, but we will die. And then I know a lot of people are like, well, we're gonna go to space. I'm like, you're not gonna go to space. The rich billionaires might go to space. You're not gonna. You only got this one rock. So maybe we should take care of the rock. I don't know. It's a radical ideal. It's a wild concept. All right. All right. It's not too bad. It's not too bad outside. We can travel a bit. I can't believe they're trying to save the planet. Can't believe it. Because it's a scam, you know? That's what the billionaires say. That's fucking wild to me. I don't know how anyone could be pro-billionaire at this point. Other than just like burying your head in the ground. Wiped out and the only people left will be the billionaires. No, they will not be left actually. You fuck up. Here's the problem with what we're seeing right now with the environment and shit like that. So we've dropped like a drastic amount. Like the wild populations that we've been surveying has dropped by a drastic percentage, like way faster than we're used to seeing. Since the 70s, we've lost like 60%. Like it's only like 60% of the fish we've been watching, and like I think it's 70% of like the like wild populations has dropped by 70% is what I'm saying. And that's rapid, like way faster than any other event has happened. So we were at the beginning of a 6 extinction event. And when you enter into losing all of these like keystone species and losing all these species that help the environment stay stable, you start getting destabilization. You know, you're gonna start seeing more pandemics. You're gonna start seeing, we're gonna have Tornado Valley is spreading because of like the heat from below. It's now going to be a lot more areas are going to be hit by tornadoes than are used to, that don't have the infrastructure to survive it. You're just going to have rapid climate collapse. And we can't survive climate collapse. I don't understand what people don't get about that. It's very bad. Not good. And we have studies showing that it's happening. And people are like, don't pay attention to that. They're firing scientists. They're firing biologists. They're getting rid of park rangers. It's just making no sense to me. Oh, wait, I searched this, right? Nope, I did not. That's a piece of cloth back there. Resist grabbing it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Resist it. What else is back there, though? Just cloth? All right, okay. What's in the trunk, though? Locked! You're not gonna let me in here? Foreclosed? What bullshit is that? We're in a winter apocalypse. You foreclosed a house? You too? Mother goose! Hold on, I didn't go inside of that little thing right over there. We gotta go inside of that. We're looking for glue. Or sticks, I guess, so we could make... Maybe we just need to find sticks so we can make a bow. Maybe a bow would be a good option to start with. Maybe we just need cool sticks. I see beard over there. We're gonna go get some beard. I'm just gonna, hold on. Can I look inside of you? Do you have like a little, no? What about this over here? Pry bar! Oh, hell yeah. I'm encumbered again. It happened so quickly. Happened so quickly. Orange Dough Man. Orange Dough Man. I love that. Like the place that you can't take it with you. You can't, because the people in power care more about making as much money as possible than money isn't real. It's not real. I don't get it. I have a very weird, severe disconnect with understanding, like, the value people put on money because it's just never been real to me. Everything is made up. Oh my god, literally, quite literally, everything is made up. Everything is made up. People like being embarrassed about something or thinking you shouldn't do something because it's cringe. I'm like, you do understand that everything is made up and everything we do is weird. At this point, we've reached like maximum weirdness just as like an animal on a rock. Everything is weird. Nothing makes sense. It's all made up. But we do have some very real things on the planet we're on. Maybe we should focus on those. It's a wild concept. If this is a simulation, fire the devs. The dev team on this one fucked up. And I hope it's the bigger climate collapse will happen, because it will after I die. For me, there's nothing more I can personally do. It's just that I just don't. My hope is that we don't have a climate collapse. My hope is that we, like, put a fire under our asses and work together to stop this from happening, because I don't think that, like, so many animals are gonna die because we just keep doing bullshit. And it's not all humans. It is capitalism at its finest. Like, colonialism, capitalism. Motherfucker. The rules are made up and the cringe doesn't matter. I do feel that way. Like whenever my niece is in that stage where she's like embarrassed to do certain things, and I'm like, you do understand that like none of this matters. Like you don't need to be embarrassed to do that thing. Everything we do is embarrassing, really. So when you realize that, it's just free. Be free. Be free. How weird it is to be anything at all. Are we really surprised? I don't want to resign myself to just like accepting that that's just what's going on. You know, I don't want to just be like, well, it's over. I don't want to be Jover. That's why I'm hoping there's still time for me to go, you know, become a scientist. Which is wild, because I've never wanted to be a scientist. Like, it's a new thing for me. But I do feel very passionate about our planet. Nihilism and despair only help the powerful, exactly. Listen, there may come a day where the strength of men fail, but it is not this day. This day we fight, all right? Just channel the Lord of the Rings in your life right now. I think it's really important that we all do that, okay? You gotta just remember the little things, right? Think about the Shire. Realize that we gotta defeat Mordor and the orcs. And, you know, work together. Man, elf, hobbit, dwarf. I just really think we should just be channeling the Lord of the Rings. Or at least that's what I'm gonna do. Listen, that's a huge struggle for me too, Jambalaya. I have always been on the fence about children for so many reasons. One, I have health problems, so I'm concerned about like the effects on me going through the most horrific thing ever, which is pregnancy, which is something I'm very scared of. But just also just like, I just don't know how I feel about having a kid. However, I do feel strong about adoption later. So, I think that's probably what I'm going to do later in life when I'm more secure and I have sort of more of an understanding of what the fuck I'm doing. Definitely not there right now. Do not know what I'm doing. Everything is up in the air. Ah! No! We have a threat! Did that work? Yeah. Go on, get. All right. Wasn't expect. I forgot wolves. I forgot about the wolves. Man, do you think I could get like up there? Is that considered a good vantage point? I don't know where we are. I don't know if we need to go that way. I don't think we go that way. We're just keep going. We're gonna keep going this way. Beyond Mockingjay. Listen, I love movie references. Here's where I come back with the, have we tried eating the rich? Here's where I come back to, have we tried eating? Good morning, Grim. I'm surviving and also... Oh, I'm out of coffee. I was trying to drink this and there's nothing in there. It's important to have as many people as possible who do care because the people making decisions sure as fuck don't. So we gotta try and keep them in check. Well, and then I also think that it's important to like educate because I do think that a lot of our issue is just people just don't understand and they don't get it. And I also want to remind people that in order to educate others, you can't do it by yelling at them. But I do think that education is profoundly important and supremely lacking. Where is my gun? You gonna let me just never find a weapon? You're gonna just let me just never find a weapon? We're gonna go all the way up to the top of this mountain and see what's to see. Will we die up there? It is possible. Yeah, I'll take that. Hi, Jarek. Good morning. Too full of preservatives. Eating them's the best I can do. Yeah, a proper education, not slightly altering stuff to what they want you. Yeah, this used to be a proper country. A proper education. This was never a proper country. A proper education, though. Not freaking pick and choosing and warping and changing because you're worried about your own ego. We need to learn from mistakes. We need to have the information be clear. Listen, I don't know where we went wrong with the internet, but we went so very wrong with the internet. Especially now that like it's very difficult to figure out what is real and what is not now. And that's kind of scary. Ignorance creates fear, which is understandable. It's easy to be scared of what you don't understand. I should know. I have massive anxiety and I'm terrified of everything, but I love learning. And it is very common to be afraid of things you do not understand, which is why you should seek to understand things instead of just lashing out at them.
Nothing to drink.
I'm like, what happened to the curious hearts? Guys, never lose your sense of wonder. Dude, allowing normies on the internet's where we want. I have very strong opinions on this too, Mark, and I would love for us to discuss. I would love for us to discuss later. Or now. I just think that we fucked up with the internet, and I don't know how we would go about fixing it at this point without it. Because here's the problem. No matter what, if you take something away from somebody, it will feel like an attack. Or like, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
It's like how people in power really struggle with equality because it feels like they're losing something, but they're not. It's just that they're sharing now, but they don't like that. It's like, you know, I don't know how to fix the problem. I feel like it should be looked into and considered, but I'm not sure how to start. AI has made it so much harder in that regard, especially non-internet savvy people. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. When I was still working in HR for that corporate company I was working for, which fuck them, we had so many different trainings that had to come out about the type of AI scams that are targeting our like both our community and then like our specific like location and all of these things, like, and how to like go about with our protection measures to try to protect things from the AI scams that are happening. It's really bad. Like, not just with like deep fakes and shit like that, but like, yeah, like you see old people on Facebook believing everything they see, even though you're looking at it like that's clearly AI and not real. AI is very scary right now. Generative AI. Dude, even like, oh, you don't see me. You don't even know. Okay, never mind. The amount of AI clothing that people don't even recognize, and people are getting scammed like left and right because they think they're buying a certain dress and then it's just not even. There's so, you can see so many of the gowns and stuff on Pinterest right now are AI. Like, none of that shit's real. I just think greed is a sickness, and I talk about that like all the time. I just think greed is a sickness. Individualism, also a problem. I think now more than ever, I've felt very passionate about building more and more community. Like, in person. Like, I want to meet people, have a core. I have a good support system right now that I've developed. But, God, I feel like I just really gotta... Dude, the biggest AI scam I've seen are those crystal mugs. Dude, I haven't seen that. What is that one? We hope we get more flares because, fine, I'll take it. We're gonna struggle soon if we don't. With the fact that we can't shoot a wolf. Pain meds. We do have bandages, we have old man's beard. So if we do get attacked and have to fight off a wolf with an axe, we can kind of win. Or live, at least. And it's probably gonna happen soon. And I am gonna scream. Just be prepared for that. There's always torches. Oh, you know what? You're right. I can just make a freaking torch. I have the supplies, I believe. I didn't even think about that. I should have been doing that. What you got on you? Nothing? Nothing?
Oh, I'm starving.
Another bandage. Schmackle it. Saber! A flare!
Hello,
my gosh.
Sleepy. I appreciate you very much.
Hello, I appreciate you very much. How are you this morning? Hello. Saber, hold on. I gotta get you. Hold on. That one's for you, Saber. A special Careless Whisper. I need to sleep. I'm gonna drink a soda. This flare is gonna go out while we're in here, and that's okay. It is what it is. I'm warm. Anything in the visors? I gotta bring it back to the OG. I'm Meow Cat. Can I get inside of here? No. Do you have a gun in your base? No. Mother. Guys? I don't know which way to go. We maybe wandered a little too far. We maybe... It's about to be nighttime. We might have fogged up. Mayhaps. Everyone should have a therapist. It should be required, and they should switch every so often and get different perspectives on it. I think, well, and a lot of, like, therapy is, like, talking through things and allowing you to understand and come to terms with your own emotions. I think that it should just be more accepted to, like, allow yourself to talk through things and process things. And also, there was that... okay, hold on. Bear with me. I'm trying to explain a grander concept, and I'm very bad about explaining my brain thoughts because I think in a galaxy. Like 80 billion things interwebbed into one concept, and then it's like, how do I fully describe this one concept with 80 billion things attached to it? But you know how trauma dumping became a thing? But then people okay. People took therapy terms and they started using them for things that had nothing to do with what the terms actually meant, and then basically killed the meaning of it, and then made everything that anyone did like, oh, well, you know, if you said that's trauma dumping, actually just sharing that you had a bad day, or like, actually you're gaslighting me, but that's not what gaslighting means with what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? There was a very big portion of time where people were taking these terms and they were absolute, yeah, like they were just butchering them. And then it became like a thing where like, if your friend tries to tell you about something hard that they're processing, that's them trauma dumping on you. It's like, no, actually that's part of being a friend is like having a shoulder and like being inconvenienced by people that you love sometimes, so that when you need someone to lean on, you can do so as well. Like that's part of community. And I feel like we butchered that. Like, individualism fucking sucks. You should be able to talk about your feelings and your thoughts and your hard stuff with your friends. That is what friendship is. But I also think that with social media, people kind of lost what friends is too. Because you just started throwing the word friend around for everybody you meet. And kind of know in acquaintances, when really that's not what friendship truly is. And friendship takes trust and loyalty, shared experience together, a bond. It goes farther than just having a fondness for somebody. Well, we're gonna be kind of fucked. I don't speak whatever. I think that's Russian. Gannon, I adore you. Gannon, I've stayed in your house. We watched Magneto fuck shit up together. That's a bond. I love your dog. Is this the plane? Oh my god, I made it to the plane. I'm on top of the world! Okay, this is good, because that means that, oh shit. That means that I can go survey the land from above. We made it to the top of the mountain. Dude, I've just been wandering out here in the snow. I never let a dinner go cold on you. That's friendship, homie. There's a difference. I suppose like mug made from crystals with solid quartz, etc. People made TikToks of what they received, which ended up just being like really ugly plastic or resin mugs.
Starting to feel numb.
The scams are large and in charge. How? Okay, hold on. We gotta. Hold on. We gotta make a torch. How do I? There we go. Begin crafting. Oh, I'm freezing. I'm cold. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Can you warm up from? Yeah. From a torch? Can a torch warm you while you carry it? I don't think so. How now, brown cow? Do I get in from here? Oh yeah, here we go. All right, I'm inside. We got suitcases.
Oh, so cold.
Okay, all right, hold on. Can I? Okay, theoretically, can I put a fire? Oh, we're gonna lamp oil it. All right, add some fuel. We've been carrying around some shit. We got 3 hours of heat now, and we can be inside the plane for the night. What else we got in here? Nope, don't extinguish. Nope. Search the suitcase. Underwear and a new hat. Okay, I'm gonna just park my butt right here. Can I make? I guess we're gonna make. I cannot make tea. How come? Why not? Do I not have water? Well, I'm making dusty pork and beans again. Oh, feels like a blizzard incoming. I fucking hope not. A storm lantern. We don't got a storm lantern. They give 3-degree warmth bonus. Okay, that's kind of nice. All right, so we're just heating up. We're warming up. I don't want to light the suitcase on fire. I'm trying not to. I've had similar thoughts more than once. I've had like 10 people who are not blood that I call true friends. Every one of them is family to me, and my daughter is allowed to call any of them uncle, and the rest are friends, but like outer circle friends. Yeah, it's just important to like understand what friendship means so that you can be there for your friends. I feel like friendship became a very surface level thing, and then people were like, well, you know, cut out it. Like the idea of what makes someone toxic also got weird, and just like, especially because people are in different stages of their lives too, so certain things are different for certain people, and just, I don't know, there's a lack of understanding and a lack of commitment to friendship, and I don't think you should stay with toxic people, but I do think that that term's been thrown around a lot. How tired are we? We're pretty damn tired. Not good. Can I put my... Also, thanks for just letting me ramble my brain. I know that my thoughts are kind of a little bit incoherent. Again, I'm bad at articulation. But I'm glad y'all are allowing me some grace with that. Can I just sleep for an hour? We got a storm. Theoretically, is my fire safe because it's kind of like tucked in? That's kind of nice. Only thing I can do is craft arrows right here, I see. I'm really just gonna do it up. 5 hours, yeah. I can survive 5 hours of sleep. Let's do some resting. Long as we're not at each other's throats. I'm not a person who goes at people's throats. I think most things are just... We all have a different perspective, and it takes a while to come to an understanding about certain things. But the only way you can come to an understanding is if you allow space to be wrong, or accept that maybe you could be wrong about something, and allow space to like have lots of thoughts together, and then come together to be like, ah, I understand. It takes a while to understand certain concepts if you've not heard of them before. You just have to be open to it. I'm sleeping 2 more hours. You gotta have a curious heart. Remember your whimsy. It's still fucking storming. Oh shit. Hi, Jolene. How's the headache? Lay back down to try to get rid of it. Did it go away? Or are you still struggling with it? I am awake and fully rested. At least it's daytime, so that's slightly better than nothing. And the storm is kind of passing. Okay, now we just need to make water, because we are actually out of water. And then we'll be able to see up top and do a survey point. Because theoretically, we're up at the tippy top. We'll be able to survey more areas of the map from up here. Apparently. Actually, we're just gonna make one more round of water. Since we have the time on the fire, it would be a waste not to. Okay. And then I can make herbal tea now. And I can also cook my peaches. Okay, 15, 11. Drink that. That'll give me a little warmth bonus. Cook my peaches. Eat those. I'm also feeling nice and warm in my tummy. Okay, pick that up. We had a night... Okay, do not leave this. Now we can explore the plane. And it's at an angle. Energy stem. An MRE. That's good eating right there. This is weird to be on. Ah. Oh, it said empty. Is there anything between the chairs?
This will come in handy.
A firearm cleaning kit. A t-shirt I don't need at the moment. Ah. Maneuver through. Okay. We got food. We got so much food up here. Oh, fuck. There's a dead guy. They got soda on them. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Man, I forgot about how bountiful the plane is. We're like set up right now. We got everything. We just don't have a gun. Still. I don't want to take all of it right now. We're going to be over encumbered so fast. Can I just... I need to go to I need to go to a surveillance point. Hydrate! Guys, I gotta piss. You know what?
But nobody needs this anymore.
I wanted to get more coffee too. So hold on real quick. I'm gonna take a quick piss break and I'm gonna get more coffee and then I'll be right back and we can stomp around some more. What time is it? It's only 12:21. Okay, good. We got a little bit more time. I do need to sew today, but we're good. And then I just need to make sure that I go to the craft store that I want to go to before 5 p.m. So we're good. It's only 12. It's noon 21. So I'll be right back. It's a piss girl time. I'm going piss girl. Okay, it's not coming out of the wall. Is BRB gonna be broken? Hold on. Don't be broken, BRB. Don't do this to me. Oh, you thought.
No! Her greatest enemy! Her greatest enemy! Gravity.
Hey, I found this box.
greatest enemy. Her greatest enemy. Gravity.
My darling, you are so beautiful.
Okay. Hello. I'm back. I found a weevil in the bathroom. Super, super cute. He had the boots, he had the snoot, so I had to go take him outside. Put him in the grass. I took a cute picture of him, so I'll post that in Discord later. But I found a little weevil, and I had to put him into safety. And then I realized that we haven't eaten anything, and I'm on my second cup of coffee. So I made another, we got pita bread hummus situation going on here. A second one. Because, oh my God, imagine it just, oh, that tragedy almost struck. Okay. Tragedy almost struck. And then I did fancy coffee. I put whipped cream on top. Because I said, you know what? Why not? So, meds check. For those who haven't taken their meds this morning, you might want to do that. I forgot to do that. I need to take mine now. Put a little food in your stomach. Get yourself a beverage of choice. Mayhaps. Also, if everyone could just do a refresh, because I think there's a bit of a delay due to some frame drops. The dementias have been stable, but a little bit unstable. You know what I'm saying? So, meds check for those who haven't taken their meds yet. I'm going to take mine right now. Be good, make good choices, take your meds. Boom, got him. All right, we're good. Sometimes you put a little whipped cream in your coffee. Just makes things better. Also appears BRB screen is broken, so that's good to know. I don't know how I don't know what's wrong with it or how it fixes itself, but okay. Plane crash. Oh, hi, Newt. Wait, my cat's here. Hi, baby. You actually can't eat hummus. I'm pretty sure. But you want to say hi to the people? Y'all want to see the boy? The boy. Hello, boy. Oh, I just love him. I love him so much. My chunky lad. You smell so good. You've been sleeping in my laundry, haven't you? My fresh, clean laundry. He smells amazing. Psst, 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 psst. Oh, I love the way he loves being held. And he's such a doughboy about it. I can stick him on my hip, which is the wildest thing. And I carry him around like this all the time. Hold on. I carry him around like this all the time. Like on my hip like a child. And he's just happy with it. Such an interesting man. There you go, my boy. Also, it might officially be too warm for a sweater now that it's no longer the cold, crisp morning. I might have to take off my sweater. Actually, I'm going to take off my sweater. I'm going to put on my big t-shirt. 2 seconds. The rightful order. My big t-shirt. I want a pet so bad. But I can't. I hate that I moved in an apartment my whole life. I lived in a house and I just had like a minimum 2 dogs. Cats are pretty okay in an apartment as long as you have enrichment. You know? My boy's been good with any place I've lived as long as like him and I get to hang out the whole time. This one makes me sad. Look at them. Look at their fingers touching. They died together. So many Canada hats. I'm going to take all these feathers because I imagine we're going to need these for stuff. And someone's got to have a jacket, right?
This stuff will come in handy.
Because I don't think I can sew any jackets together. I can't deal with cat hair, and my partner's allergic to them. No, the cat hair definitely sucks. I will say, as a person with lots of cat hair, that part, not great, but ski jacket! Everything else about them, though, fantastic. I can't wait till we find a balaclava, guys. It's over. It's so over when we find a balaclava.
I'll take it.
I will take that as well, actually, because I think I can wear that as a... Huh? Huh? 30 minutes to repair? We'll repair it later, so I don't end up dying out here. There we go. Time to sell the
That's
partner.
handy.
A secret third option. We sell the partner. Decent running shoes. Come on, someone's gotta have a balaclava. Man, dude. Now I know that it's probably not the best thing to do when flying, but every time I get on a plane, I do think about and I do contemplate
Use this.
the plane going down. Probably shouldn't do that while on the plane. You know what? Actually, I don't think it matters. I think it's just me trying to come to terms in case it did happen. I would already have prepared for it mentally. Planes are very safe, even though my niece is trying to convince me that I should never go on one again. I'm back with my own coffee, added whipped cream! You and I, we got fancy coffee today. Exactly, Mark. I can think about it all I want. It doesn't really change anything. All it does is mentally prepare me in case the worst was to happen. I don't like being bamboozled by things, okay? I don't like surprises. So if I already come to terms with it in my mind and I make peace, it'll be, I imagine, a little less scary? I didn't realize there was an option to not think those thoughts on it. You know what? I realized this actually could just be one of them intrusive thought situations. You know? You get on a plane and immediately the intrusive thoughts about the plane going down. Whether you want to or not. I'm going on a plane tomorrow, by the way. So I'm just doing a bit of pre-game anxiety, you understand? Grocery window shopping online, trying to decide what the vibes are in the tummy. Dude, deciding what to eat gotta be one of world's hardest struggles. As in, I never know what I want. Food doesn't always sound good, but then I get to a point where it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Hold on. Hold on. This better. Yes. Yes, drop. Okay, hold on. Also, wait, hold on. Where? We've been carrying around. I'm sorry, excuse me. Those are good. These are bad. Nothing for this. How are my socks? Oh, we're doing cold. I have so many socks. All right, what the heck are we doing with all this? I like to keep like one extra thing. We're Canada hatting it up. Okay. Comfort food. What's your go-to comfort food? Like your go-to safe food? Because I know there's a lot of other neurodivergent people in here. It's not just me. Actions. No, back. I want to repair these red ones, but we'll do that later. When we have a fire. Need to remember. Got more film. We don't need any more socks. This is where she was. This is where it all went down. In the story mode. I can't like look. I can't get any. Okay. All right, we need a vantage point. Up high. That's scary. Oh my god, that's scary. That's so scary. Just looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck? Can I get up here? No? No, I cannot. I need a vantage point so I can map. Chicken scatty with mushroom. Chicken spaghetti. Dang. Listen, ice cream on roller coasters, and those are inherently more safe than planes. I think it's totally fine to be scared. You just need to keep a reasonable mind about the fear. That's my whole life, is just trying to keep a reasonable mind about fear. Accepting things I cannot control is a very hard thing for me. We're working on it. Okay, it's warmer over here. It's warmer in the back of the cave. Let's repair some things. Okay, so we've got our hats are fine. Our jackets, we're gonna repair this one. It's gonna take 45 minutes to repair this bad boy. All right, well, we can do that while we eat our pita bread and hummus. Ah. 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 Okay. I know it's kind of a waste to repair things before you know if it's going to be better or not. To infinity and beyond! Okay, I got so many socks. I'm gonna repair a wool pair. Just to see. Just to see. Dude, I love roller coasters so much. I can't ride them anymore because my back. Damn. No reason, no more hockey. I'm so sorry about the lack of hockey for you. I'm not a hockey player myself, but I know it sucks to not be able to do your passions. I like roller coasters. Yeah, no, I like roller coasters. I love rides. I like to be scared, which is weird for a person suffering with so much anxiety. But I do like to have a bit of a ooh, you know? I have too many socks on me. I'll keep one extra pair. And we're gonna repair this guy too. That's why I like playing horror games so much, because it's like, you know what it is? It's the control. I can play horror games because I can control the fear. It's weird being self-aware, but then also being aware that just because you understand does not mean you can change immediately, you know? Okay, I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling like we got, nope, failed, damn. Try this again. Let's go. Okay. We have got good shoes. Drop. Everything is good on me. I am as pristine as we can be. We got fog rolling in. I mean, it's in controlled scare. Exactly. I used to go all day at Cedar Point, but now the thought of that sounds painful. I feel like I could still do it. I'm still young and spry. Although, the motion sickness I've been getting recently. What's that about? I didn't used to get car sick. Like, motion sickness very much is a new thing for me. It's probably still okay. It's probably still safe. It's okay. No, just sometimes when I bend over and stand up, I throw up a little in my mouth. Ah! Do you, wait, if you bend down and then stand up, do you have accelerated heart rate at all? Or feelings of needing to pass out? Because I recently just got diagnosed with a chronic illness called POTS. And, POTS on a roller coaster would be bad. No, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on a roller coaster. I guess we'll find out. I might just pass out more on roller coasters now, you know? I haven't been on one in a couple years. But I can't pinpoint when my symptoms started. I just suddenly, they got really bad this past summer. So that's when I finally was like, I think I'm having heart attacks. I have to go see a cardiologist. Turns out was not having heart attacks. Turns out heart is actually looking good and healthy. The valves are working fine. But, definitely got some issues. Oh, definitely probably acid reflux for sure. You have plain old telephone system? Yeah, that's what POT stands for. Never been a roller coaster fan, and these days I'm too much of a freak beast to be on one comfortably. I was gonna say, you're so fucking tall. Do you fit on a roller coaster? Okay, theoretically, I'm gonna try to navigate from here. Can I not navigate from here? Oh, here we go. Let me just go ahead and survey. Huh. Oh, hello. Gun! We finally have a weapon! Huge, huge news. Big news. I do want to just keep on surveying. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna go back up and survey upstairs. Ooh, telecom terms detected. Mark just immediately honing in. I went through the same thing, Mag, and I got the same dispo on the heart itself. Aren't you glad that at least your heart is looking nice? No one likes having acid reflux, Bean. It sucks. I used to have really, really bad acid reflux, and it was caused by eating foods that my body can't handle. So maybe you gotta look into what you eating. That might be hurting the tum. Oh, hi, Michael. Oh, hi, Neo. Good morning. Neo, I'm roaming around. I'm surviving. I'm checking out the survival mode, and so far, I love it. I love it. I'm excited to try challenges. I'm excited to get stalked by a cougar. Oh my god. Oh, it's frozen. Fuck. Do you think we could thaw it and get meat from it, or do you think it's probably no good, huh? Low visibility? This isn't low visibility. What? All right. All right. I'm gonna go hang out in this cave. Sleep good 5 hours and hope I don't die. Oh. Dude, it was one of where the harness comes down over your shoulders and locks in, and they could not get it over my big ass shoulders. Last time I attempted. Oh my gosh. That's wild. That's wild. So I still fit. At 7 feet tall, I can still fit in a roller coaster. My body's a little bitch. I like it. Let's eat granola bars. We might be too old for cougars now. No, you're not too old for cougars now. Don't never say that. Man, I need a cougar stalking me. Okay, but also, again, very scary to get eaten by a cougar as a child. All right, we got ominous music beginning. I really want to be able to survey up here. I might go, I guess we're gonna go wander this way. Because I think there was like a way that way. So I'm gonna wander that way. The way is shut. And then we can map it when the sun comes up, I guess. Dude, I'm 30, she's 50. I'm not hesitating. Once you're 30, you're good. You can date up. Your brain's fully developed. It's all downhill. Or so says everybody. I don't know what it is about people thinking that once you turn 30, you die. Like it's over. Like 30 is actually real young, considering our life expectancy. Like you ain't even, it's not over. It's actually probably just begun. I will be real. A lot of people's lives don't start till 30 because that's just when things start to kind of make more sense. It takes a long time to figure out what the fuck is going on. People thinking you die at 30 is wild to me. I'm 407, 408. Y'all, I'm still in my infancy. What's over here? What's yonder? What's all this now? What you got going on? 30's new life. 30's new game plus, honestly. Previous self died. My previous self died in 2022, and I've been trying to figure out who the fuck I am since then. So. Not because I turned a certain age, just like my whole entire life changed in 2022. And now I'm like, who am I? You know? If we're comparing ourselves to how long our parents lasted, 30 ain't that young. What the fuck, Ganon? Ganon! Ganon! What the fuck, Ganon? Oh, man. The shared trauma that we have, Ganon. The very bizarre shared trauma we have. We share this trauma. It is the weirdest thing. It's an awful thing, but it's also the weirdest thing that it just happened like that for both of us at the exact same time. Ganon knows. Me and Ganon lost a parent last year at the same time. What is this? And it just was very bizarre. Within a week of each other, yeah. I just remember that I was talking to you when you were, and I was like, there are no words. And then I came back a week later and I was like, there are literally no words. And you're just like, yep. Awful. Awful, awful thing to happen. I can't see shit in here. 0. We're trauma bonded. Yeah, me and Gannon are trauma bonded. We went through some shit together. And we're still going through that shit. I'm gonna be real. That's gonna take a while. I think that's gonna take a long while. And that's okay. We process things at our own speed. Is that a wolf yonder? That's a wolf yonder. We're turning around. We're not going that way. Like I said, we can beat that record. I think, okay, I come from a family of very long-lived women, so I'm actually scared about how long I might live. My great-grandma got to like 98. Both great-grandmas got to 98, actually.
It's Christmas.
Grumman! Happy Chrysler. Making my way downtown. All I'm doing is walking, dude. It's a walking sim. I feel like that shit you never stop going through. You just figure out how to handle and manage the thoughts and feelings. At least that's how it's been for me, losing my best friend. Yeah, no, I think that... I mean, you carry that grief with you for life, right? It's just that you get... It goes from a big, open, gaping, awful, deep wound that's like, you know, fucking bleeding out and deep. You slowly can build a scab, but it's not a thick scab. And it does crack and or break open sometimes. But you do slowly build a little scab. But you always carry it with you. Sleepover, you're trying to get off Mr. Bones while riding. I'm trying to convince that 98 is actually young. 98, youthful, spry. I really don't know where we're going right now, guys. This music is real pretty. I guess I'm gonna go up here. Just crunch around. The wound still aches when the weather gets chilly. Yup. I was my grandma's carer before she died, and watching her, yeah, dude, it's traumatic. I was with my grandpa when he passed. It's very, very hard to see. Going through loss is like one of the hardest parts of being alive, I think. Especially just because when you go through a loss, for you, all time stops, right? But everything around you is still going. And it almost seems like everything around you is trying to go faster. And then
Need to find some place to escape.
it's very hard to be like, wait. I can't, it needs to just completely stop, you know? Wow, this game said you're gonna talk about sad stuff. Let me give you a soundtrack for that. Beautiful. Mama Meg's out there living and doing strange things. I felt very betrayed when life went on and that person couldn't. I think that's definitely one of the main feelings people feel when going through guilt. Or not guilt, grief, I'm sorry. 2 G names. But like, grief is a process and we all go through the process differently and in different stages at different times, and like, there's anger, And the anger can be about so many things. It can be about the fact that life's still going. It can be about the unfairness of it all, but death is unfair. But it's also the most natural part of life, and I think we spend so much time as humans in general trying to not think about the fact that, like, we're all gonna die. Let me go back inside of this plane. It's getting a little chili con queso.
Soon.
Let me in the plane. Neo, damn. Kind of weird, but it's like I used to be a son and now I'm not anything, brother. Brother! Yeah. It is a complicated thing to go through. And that's, I think, one of my big anxieties about... I have a lot of anxiety, especially, like, anxiety about living, which sounds wild. But, like... What am I trying to... I'm trying to explain a concept, but I don't have all the words because there's 10,000 words. Hold on. I lost it. That's ADHD, baby. Listen, there's a concept in there somewhere. It might come back to me. I got 4 minutes of heat. Shit. Shit and fard. I should have been picking up sticks. Alright, well, we might as well take the 4 minutes of heat, I guess, because, well, it's too late. We're losing our captain. I can't get back up! Oh, she's already out. I already read this, right? There's no reason to keep it? Okay. That got me 18 minutes. We can heat up for 18 minutes. Oh, being alive is scarier than being dead because being alive means that you can lose people. Yeah. And as you... Being alive is wild, guys. I'm trying to... I feel like accepting death is like the ultimate form of accepting that you don't have control. And that's where I'm trying to get one day, but gosh damn it. I've not gotten there yet. But I think it's important to remember that we have such a limited time. And that a lot of things that we waste time on are silly. Like worrying about what other people think of you. Silly. What does it matter? Damn. Ganon. God, I can't imagine what it's like to be, like, in your 90s. I'm thinking. My brain's thinking thoughts, guys. I'm nervous. Nothing is promised, so don't waste your time on people or things that don't matter to you. Keep your loved ones close and spend time with those who love you. Yeah, I feel like it's hard to get your mind into that concept, but once you do, it's very... That's mostly where my brain has been, Jolene, since my big... Y'all don't know, I got married super young to my high school sweetheart, and then we divorced in 2022 due to infidelity and lying from him. So my whole life that I was planning got thrown away in the trash, and I had to like start over from scratch. It was a very traumatic time. But since then, I've been focusing on trying to like spend time with people who matter and build a support system and bond with people, and I've created such a wonderful space around me. I'm very, very grateful for. But really, life is fucking short. And then losing my dad so suddenly really just compounded how nothing is guaranteed and how I think that's honestly where my death anxiety got worse, is honestly losing my dad. So a freak incident, and I lost him instantly. But I think that's where my anxiety comes from, or why it's gotten worse this past year. Just because it's like you really don't know. Anything could happen at any time. Fucking live. Do the thing. It doesn't matter if it's cringe. It doesn't matter if you feel dumb doing it. Like, if it's something you're interested in, just do it. Just do it. Stacked rocks. Oh, shit. Oh, from backers. That's cute. Okay. Do 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 do. I am so. Can I clean my gun and does that give me more smithies? Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Aha. Okay, well, cleaning skill increased to 31. Okay. I don't think the anxiety, I mean, it's a very, it's an understandable anxiety, right? Like, it's a valid anxiety.
The long dork. Good
The
morning
long
and salutations,
donk.
Sleepy, moderators,
Hi.
and chat. Y'all are a bunch of cuties. Side note, please don't stack rocks in nature, or if you do, unstack them before you leave.
Yeah, they're like a specific navigation thing, yeah? That's what's up, Scooby-Doo, KBJ, good morning. At last, my love, no. Hey, you know that little... I feel like I just heard that little white bird. All we've seen is wolves so far. Is that a doe?
Jesus, this is cold.
Okay. There's does? Kazumi. Neo, hold on. Neo. It's amazing he sleeps through me. It's amazing every time. There's a beautiful stag. I'm hungry. I'm cold. There was... Is it still gonna be no visibility, right? I thought I saw a little shack somewhere. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do what we gotta do. We're gonna have to just do this. My dad's sleeping in the next room. Tabler's sleeping in the next room. Oh, hell yeah.
Come on, little fire.
Can men be cougars? I think they're...
Come on.
One, I think, yeah, we should call men cougars, too. Isn't there a term for men? Bread. It's hummus and pita, yeah. Pita bread.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
My breakfast. A manther is a male cougar? Panther is just a genus of big cat. Panther is not a specific cat. Nope, back. Yeah, I'll make some tea. Megathy, how goes surviving? I like it a lot. There's a lot of differences so far. One, I don't have a map. And that's difficult for me. Alright, we feel warm. I don't have anything else to cook. I have so many cans. I'm keeping these so I can make sound things. I'm imagining I'm gonna need them. Okay, and we gotta eat. But we also need to hunt. In Sleepy Cave. Don't get food poisoning from ketchup chips. That would be silly. I feel like the older guy, it's creepy though. And well, as long as you're 30 plus, then it's fine. Predators. Yeah, Mark's got it. Where the fuck? All right. Listen. Somewhere in this fog. Is that a doe? You're not supposed to shoot does, right? Yeah, that doesn't feel right. You're supposed to... Well... I can't see shit. It's a mountain. I know that when we were walking this way originally, I saw... Hold on. I just want to test. Oh. Oh my God. Oh shit. Hey, that's cool. That's real neat. How long do you think this fog gonna last, huh? We gotta wander through here. That's neat. So you can just, does it show up on your map too? Where, I don't know where I am. I didn't do good at mapping yet. Structures, carcasses. Spray marks. I think if I was to chart this area, but I can't see anything, so I can't chart this area. Yeah. Man, I hear them wolves. All right, do we go this way? Or do we go this way? Maybe we go this way. Aha! I did see one. I was like, I know there was something around here. It's like a little hutch. All right. Yeah, low visibility. It's because the fog. Because Silent Hill has rolled in. I will take you. No, it's broken arrow. I thought it was a bow. I thought it was a bow. I'm bummed. Okay. I hear them. This is so cool. Y'all ever trudged out in the snow and fog? It's beautiful. It's so quiet. You know? Oh yeah, Jolene, that's definitely creepy. Dude, when I learned that about Leo DiCaprio, I was like, what the actual fuck? I just think that if you're 30 plus, right? Your dating pool is 30 plus. Leave the youth alone. They're still figuring shit out. And they should be amongst their peers. Ah! Broken ankle.
First aid soon.
Oh, good morning. I had a little pita bread. Hello. I figured you would sleep a little bit longer. What time is it? Huh? It's 1 something? It's 1? No, nothing. I just have more sewing to do today, and I need to do some research on whether or not I need to get interfacing today, too. It's something that adds structure to the bodice. It's like a thin fabric. There's 2 different types of interfacing. There's like sew-in interfacing. Well, there's a few different types of interfacing as far as like thicknesses and stuff, but there's sew-in interfacing, and then there's like the one that has an adhesive, so you iron it on and it seals to the fabric. Yeah. So I could add structure to that bodice. And then I gotta sew the skirt today. I'm figuring out how to control the speed in which my pedal goes so that I can have slow uniform stitches instead of, and I've been locking my stitches, which is also great. I did not forget to lock any of my stitches. You just took a fat nap. How you feeling after the fat nap? Did it help at all? I can't believe all my homies are feeling miserable. Bumming me out. I'm so sorry. I wish I could give you my good health. Way better. I love that for you. That's good. Guys, I legitimately do not know where I am now. But that's part of adventure, right? Dude, on survival, there's no map. You gotta chart it yourself. And it's the entirety of the map. So I'm out here vibing. Lost because it's been foggy. Do you think it's still low visibility? Hold on. Nice. Cedar limbs, fir limbs. Oh my god, wait, hold on. How am I up here? Okay. So that means I save, right? That little symbol up at the top? I think yes. I believe. Uh-huh. Oh, I now officially have the +5. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. I'm craving Fable again, guys. My favorite. Ew, he's 45 dating 22-year-old? That's disgusting. Yeah, 2 consenting adults with fully formed brains with no weird power dynamics involved is fine, but when it's not the case, it's a big ick. Exactly. I got double-sided, so then I had to cut up extra fabric to add to the other side, which made it thicker. Luckily, it was for a blanket, so it's okay. Ooh, you're making a blanket? When you go look for interesting, make sure that you get single-sided. Okay, hold on. That's important. I'm just going to write that down. Just in case, because, you know, my memory is not good. I did get clips, which was huge. Single-sided interfacing. I was debating just getting the sew-in interfacing because I feel like I would have more control, but then also I don't know how to, I mean, I do know how to hand stitch, so I'm not concerned about hand sewing, but it does feel like kind of a pain in the ass. That's a wind guard symbol. Oh, fuck. I thought it was the, auto save. Oh, it's saving. When I sleep, it saves. Okay. Okay. Do I get a Mountain Dew Baja Blast Strawberry Dream Freeze or just a sugar-free Baja Blast? Dude, that's a lot of options. Meg, interfacing is a lot easier to add before sewing, but you can totally add it after. Oh, shit. So because I already sewed all the bodice together, it'll be a little bit more difficult? I didn't know about interfacing. I don't even know if I necessarily need interfacing, but I feel like I do want the bodice to have more structure. I mean, the other option is I could figure out how to add boning. But I think it's kind of too late for that, too. No, it's not. But I want it to be comfortable. I don't know. Boning is hard because you can get those like plastic pieces. Imagine everything's just gonna be hard until I figure it out. And so I'm trying not to scare myself with things being difficult and just accept that I can do hard things. I forgot that all the maps connect. And now I'm like, where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm out of charcoal. Oh, it takes a full charcoal every time? It's never too late for boning. Amen, brother. For your mock drafts, might be easier to do iron on and then you can see how it feels, holds up. Yeah. You know what sucks is the moment I work on a project, I want the project to be like, great. Like even though this is a mock dress and I'm making it out of bed sheets I got for $2, I'm like, but I want to wear it. I don't want to flounce around in it. You know? It's like, girl, maybe learn what you're doing first. But I did do a test out of cutting out my patterns on striped material, specifically because I have this really cool other sheet of fabric that I want to use, but it has stripes on it. And I want to be able to figure out how to lay the pattern pieces on the stripes to have the stripes actually work on the bodice. And I learned that I need to be curving certain pieces. So I am learning things. Oh, we up here. Don't break an ankle. Where does this lead me? Oh, we're gonna end up in a whole new world. There's a bridge there. I don't think I'm ready to go this way yet, but I do need... Hold on. I wonder if I can just make charcoal. I don't want to use my cedar. I'm going to use a stick. Too easy. Your Honor, to be fair. I'd start with the iron-on interfacing. Okay. All right. So we just need... We'll get some iron on. We'll see how it works. I'd take the lining apart, interface the pieces, and then sew it back together. I only have to take one apart, though, to do that. But I sewed it so well.
Come on, little fire.
I sewed it so well.
Perfect.
Here we go. There we go. How do I... And then I just let it burn out or something? You sewed it so well that you can sew it even better next time. Okay, hold on. I have to take another piss break. While we're waiting for this fire to do what it's doing. I'm just going to leave you here real quick, though. I'll be right back, okay? Fire must last 1 hour. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, keep me safe. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had my sister call me, but she was talking about biking and can I take anything out of it yet, or do I have to wait for it to completely go out? Welcome back. Thank you. Sorry that I scared you. Okay, while I'm waiting for this fire maybe to go out, I'm looking at the bodice again. You think I should take it apart? But I already pressed my seams, and she's so pretty, and then I'd have to freaking do it again. Although, to be fair, I guess there would be a very clear line. But wouldn't that kind of ruin maybe the structural integrity of the fabric? Plus, I don't know